Just like that, we're off. Round number 1 of fight number 2 starts. Cole taking the center, pushing Spamantla backwards. Spamantla landing a nice right hand there. Cole landing a nice right hand in that exchange.
Both guys trade kicks, kind of clash into Spamantla going for the low kick. Cole replies, but yeah, like the previous one, Cole holding the center, Spamantla fighting from the outside. Good pace from both guys. Nice duck under. Spamantla looking to get a takedown against the fence. Cole looking to defend with the underhook. He's going to look to drag him up and see if he can reverse the position.
Good defense on the fence here from Cole. Willifant trying to get Cole to the floor over here. Decent head position over here, controlling Cole. Cole shakes him off, changes that as Willifant goes down onto the single leg, it would seem. No, double leg.
Are going to complete the double, just dragging Cole down. Cole turning, almost giving his back, but he's got that underhook. He doesn't want Munda getting the back for free. He's going to look to possibly do a hip throw or posture, get into a better posture space.
Great defense from Cole over there, breaking free, taking the center again, coming forward with the jab. Willifant sliding out the way, throwing a jab back of himself. Beautiful jab landed by Willifant.
Nice going up and down, throws a 1-2, Cole just slipping and lands a shot of his own.
Good teep to the body from Willifant. Nice jab thrown as well from Willifant. Cole still taking the center, pushing Willifant towards the cage.
Lands a nice right hand on that low kick.
Willifant
takedown quite easily in that attempt.
Willifant going again in for the takedown, gets the takedown in the middle of the cage. He's got Cole's legs tied up. He's going to try to see if he can probably slide into mount from this position. Cole wise to that, getting into a bottom half guard position as he now tries to lock up the shoulders of Willifant. He's going to try and reverse him from this position.
Yeah, Cole landing a few open hand slaps onto the ribs. It's more annoying than anything else. He's looking to close his guard now. He's going to look to work off his back. Munda's going to look to land some ground and pound and then possibly look for an opportunity to pass.
It was a great takedown from Willifant, landing them in the center of the cage. They're now stuck in this guard position. Willifant's going to try to look if he can pass and open this guard. Cole happy to try and keep him stuck in this guard, limit his movement, limit the damage he's able to take from this position.
Yeah, Cole doing a good job of tying him up, not really getting much damage. He's opened his guard. He's going to look for either a sweep or a submission to assume either armbar or a triangle.
Some nice ground and pound landed there from Willifant, going one to the body, one to the head. Cole blocking some of those shots as we get the final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Yeah, nice fast-paced round so far. Both guys come out, no glove touch this time. Both guys look pretty fresh. Munda pushing back, using some head movements and some feints to see if he can get Cole to give up a bit of ground.
It's a great piece of footwork over there from Cole to take the center as Willifant opens and Cole lands a counter right hand.
Cole going down to the leg quite nicely. He's pressing forward again, goes down again.
Beautiful jab landed by Willifant, pushes Cole backwards. Willifant coming back in with a double jab. Cole slipping both of those attempts.
Yeah, Cole's got some nice lateral movement here. Just looking to see if he can get some timing to land some clean shots without taking damage.
Willifant coming in with almost a Superman punch. Cole sliding outside of the range of that. Cole looking to go.
Landing a nice jab as Cole enters.
Cole coming in with a big right hand that Willifant just dodges. Nice leg kick landed by Cole again. Spamantla lands an inside leg kick of his own as he starts to push Cole backwards, getting his back off the cage. Cole coming in with a combo. Willifant evading most of it.
Throws across, also just missing. I think the guys have each other's timing quite nicely. Cole gets under, thinks about a takedown, decides not to.
Willifant took the center of the cage, resigns it back to Cole.
Yeah, working the inside legs, looks for that takedown again. He's got the single leg, pushing Cole up against the fence, looking to see if he can complete it. Cole doing a good job of defending so far, turns out and goes back to the center.
It was a great takedown attempt on that kick, but Cole, as we're seeing right now, again, beautiful takedown defense, using the cage to keep himself up. Nice little knee landed by Willifant.
Yeah, so Munda got some really good timing on these takedown attempts, getting under Cole's punches, but Cole doing a very good job of not going down.
Cole just trying to change the angle of where that pressure was coming as he works himself off the cage. Willie Funt landed a nice knee in that exchange. Beautiful uppercut landed by Willie Funt. Knocked Cole up onto the floor. Cole quickly back onto his feet, throwing punches back. Nice down the middle. Nice little teep to the body there. Cole coming back to the outside leg kick. Nice 1-2 landed by Cole there in that exchange. Willie Funt going for the takedown again. Gets it this time. Stuck in a top half guard position. We've got about 20 seconds left to this round. Cole just throwing a strike to the body of Willie Funt. Willie Funt trying to see if he can improve the position over here. As we hear the clapper for the last 10 seconds, are we going to see any shots thrown? We see 2 shoulder strikes thrown by Willie Funt. With the way this position is, I don't think we're going to see much more. I think if I was in both of the corners, I would say go out and grab this fight. It could go either way. You don't want to leave it to the judges. Just go out there and take it. Nice left hook landed by Willie Funt as Cole comes in. Both guys just testing each other out. Nice jab followed by a big right hand, which just misses from Cole.
Yeah, Willie Funt doing a good job reading from the outside. He's got that nice little head movement, making Cole hesitate doing shots a little bit. But Cole holding the center and looking to see if he can find those shots.
There's that leg kick again, which Willie Funt was waiting for. Grabs the leg, goes down. Cole looks like he's over the neck. Now he's not over the neck. It's almost got a...
It looks like he's going for the triangle. It's Willie Funt wires to it until it passes instead. It's almost got some back control. Cole doing a good job of defending so far, but Willie Funt going to look to see if he can solidify this position and start landing some ground pound.
Great side control over here, cemented in by Willie Funt. Cole trying his best to wriggle his way out of it, but Willie Funt just controlling him very well. Willie Funt's got to be careful about Cole's legs on that fence there. He can use that to try and get the reversal, but right now he's got a great amount of pressure onto the chest of Cole. He's landing a bit of ground and pound in this position.
Yeah, he's got, as you said, great control. He's got a position that he can actually look to finish the fight. So Cole on the bottom, he's got to move and get up. He's got to scramble, make sure that Willie Funt can't land the damage as he turns and almost gives his back. Willie Funt pulls him back. He wants that side control. He's going to look to land some ground and pound and make a bit of a statement.
Yeah, this is a good, solid side control position over here from Willie Funt. Adams is doing his best to try and get out of it, but Willie Funt just keeping him stuck in that position. He's just holding him down there, securing that position right now. You can see he's got a nice wide base, which is making it difficult for Adams to get the reversal, to get the escape.
Yep. Willie Funt's corner looking or asking him to look for an arm triangle. So let's see if he's going to transition and look to get a submission finish.
Adams again almost giving his back up. He's turning away. But Willie Funt's happy to just keep in the side control, keep in this dominant position.
About 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, land some ground and pound when he can. Adams throwing some shots from the bottom. As we enter the last 10 seconds of the fight.
All right, champions. After 3 rounds, you go to the judges. For this decision, all 3 judges scored this bout 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Spanla Olifant.
Right. Touch of gloves, puts out. Shane taking the center, Leroy giving them a space.
Leroy's hands very, very low, very early on in this fight.
Good feints from Shane so far. Replies back from Leroy.
Having those hands low is going to almost bait your opponent out, thinking they can land. Shane doing a good job, just trying to see if he can get the range before he throws those attacks.
Leroy is switching stances quite nicely. And both guys land in that exchange. Shane looks to tie him up. Lands nicely in that exchange.
Shane's pushed Leroy onto the fence. He got underneath the legs. Leroy's got a tight guillotine over
He's
here.
looking to lock it up.
Talking. It looks very tight from the angle that I'm sitting at.
Yeah, he's looking to lock his hands up. He's not quite just yet. He's now connected. He's going for a power guillotine.
Shane's having to address that. Shane's going deep, picking him up, going to slam him down. He's got onto the right side of the body, so this choke shouldn't be too effective now.
Yeah, he's done a very good job. It's still a bit tight. Leroy's still under the chin, but Shane's looking to address that. He's going to stop him from getting his hands connected and see if he can get into the side control.
Shane's doing a good job here in the side control. Just trying to nullify this guillotine attempt that Leroy's trying to get on. Leroy trying to see if he can connect those hands again and put the torque on. But Shane has set up in a good position to be able to defend it right now.
I think Shane's going to look for the Von Flu, possibly, from this position. He's in the side control. Leroy looking for the reversal. Shane not letting him get it.
It's starting to get dangerous over here. Shane's going into the guard of Leroy. He's in a half guard position. Leroy's... Shane's doing a good job trying to fight those hands. And he's out of that headlock.
Yeah, very good job from Shane. Leroy also just deciding to let go. He doesn't want to gas his arms out. Shane possibly looking for an arm triangle from this position. He's going to look to see if he can get his head back under and then possibly swap sides.
Yeah, Shane's got that lock on the opposite side with the legs, which he's just released as I mentioned it. But upstairs by the head, it did look like he was trying to set up that arm triangle. Shane just grinding on Leroy right now, trying to see if he can pass and get an advantage going.
Yeah, very fun round so far. We're going to see if this makes an impact later on. We've got about 40 seconds of this first round.
Final 30 seconds. Shane Parbu in a top half guard position of Leroy Graham. Posturing up now, seeing if he can land some ground and pound. Leroy's got his knee shield in, trying to create distance. Throws 2 shots from the bottom. Shane needs to be careful of the up kicks over here.
He's also going to look to pass. He's possibly got the grip. He was thinking about a leg lock, but passes immediately into side control. He's going to look. He's got 10 seconds left. He's going to look to see if he can land some damage.
Passing now to a top half guard into almost a mount position is Shane Parbu.
A lot of fun. Very good. Nice touch of gloves and back into action. Leroy throws an up kick, partially landing.
Good teep to the body there.
Nice 1-2 from Shane. Goes for the takedown again. Leroy goes for the guillotine, not working this time. Shane's going to look to Khabib the legs, wrap them up, make it very difficult for Leroy to stand up in this position. He's going to look to flatten him down and land some ground and pound.
Yeah, I think it was a good fight IQ there from Shane when Leroy threw that kick and spun around to reset his base. Shane just blitzing in, throwing a shot of his own and getting underneath for the takedown. Now in the full mount position, a little bit low, but working his way up. And he's going to be in a very dominant position over here. Try and get into a position to land a lot of damage.
Yeah, what I'd like to see from him in this position is to drag Leroy's feet into the center of the cage, making it very difficult for him to stand up. Then to posture up and land some ground and pound. He's doing a good job using that head pressure, making it very difficult for Leroy to get any kind of posture.
At the same time, Leroy's also doing a good job. He's got that tight overhook, just keeping that posture of Shane's broken and down. As soon as Shane's able to increase that posture and elevate, he's going to be able to land some ground and pound of his own. And Leroy's done a good job so far as defending that. He needs to be careful over here. It looks like Shane might be going for an Americano. As I say that, he abandons that and goes for some ground and pound of his own.
He's landing a nice ground and pound. He's got great control, landing big shots onto Leroy, making the ref possibly think.
Those are massive shots. The referee has to look close. Shane's landing some big shots over here. Leroy has to get out of this position and defend. Great. A lot of shots.
Looking super close.
Shane Parbu's going to get the victory over here. He's going to get a TKO in round number 2. Referee's looking very close.
There we go. TKO, round 2. Shane Parbu.
Shane Parbu back in the word column. What an incredible finish. Just getting into that ground and pound position from full mount and landing blow after blow after blow. Referee giving Leroy as much time as possible to get out. We've entered the first title fight of the evening.
Quick touch of gloves.
Duduzi always very responsible with that chin tucked away.
Samuel throwing that straight. Duduzi getting out the way. Samuel going for the leg kick, partially lands. Duduzi jab to the body, just missing.
Almost an oblique kick there thrown by Samuel. Beautiful counter right landed by Duduzi in that exchange. Wobbles Samuel, makes him step back a little bit. Samuel coming in with a bit of a wild shot. Duduzi sliding outside, stepping to the left, or his right, sorry.
Oh, what I love about the flyweights is the movement is so much quicker. You really have to keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, Samuel going for a leg kick. Duduzi trying to meet it with the overhand right. Samuel sliding out of the distance there.
Samuel throwing that up kick, pressed aside by Duduzi.
Yeah, Samuel's thrown that front kick a few times today. Duduzi's going to have to watch out for that, make sure that chin stays tucked.
Those overhands are looking super dangerous and just missing their mark.
Oh, beautiful leg calf kick thrown by Samuel, landed on Duduzi, puts him on the floor. Duduzi straight back up to his feet. Duduzi coming forward, seems to be attacking the body early on. Samuel trying to use his reach over here, stay on the edge of it to eliminate any offense that Duduzi can try.
Both guys throwing nice feints, trying to see if they can get a read on the opponent.
Duduzi coming in with a 1-2, Samuel sliding out the way.
Good counter from Samuel and that hook from Duduzi. Goes back down to leg again.
Samuel's attacking that leg as Duduzi shoots in for the takedown, gets the takedown. It's got Samuel down on the floor.
Got nice control of the one leg. Samuel's going to turn, look to stand up.
Beautiful stand up there from Samuel as he turns Duduzi onto the cage. Duduzi wrestling back, trying to get a leg trip over here to try and complete this takedown again.
Good balance from Samuel. Nice knee up the middle, just touching his body, making him think about something else before he goes for.
Oh, beautiful knee there thrown by Samuel. Left hand landed by Duduzi as they're wrestling on the fence. Both guys separate and break apart. Samuel playing with his glove as he takes the center and Duduzi works his way on the outside. Samuel coming in with a flying side kick.
Duduzi just missing with that left hook reply. Goes high, just touching the arm of Samuel.
It's quite a nice lead high kick thrown there by Duduzi. Samuel sliding out of the distance.
It's about 30 seconds to go in this first round.
Samuel playing with levels as he comes in with a 1-2.
Duduzi just getting out the way, and Samuel getting out the way of the reply.
Good jab landed there by Samuel. Samuel comes in again with an oblique kick to the leg. Duduzi comes in with a nice knee, follows up with a couple of hooks as he has the buzzer. Knee to the head there thrown by Samuel. That's illegal. It's not allowed in. Referee has paused this. He's going to have to give a warning. He's sending Duduzi to a neutral corner.
Duduzi's corner is claiming foul. So there's a side kick to the leg, to the knee. That's definitely not allowed in amateurs. So we're going to see what referee Preggy does in this situation.
It's also not the first time Samuel's thrown it in this fight. He did throw it earlier on. So referee opting to take 1 point from Samuel. Here we take a look at the replays. You can see over here, he throws a knee to the head. Or there's a nice knee to the body there from Duduzi, and here's the knee to the head from Samuel, which is definitely not allowed in amateurs. That's a definite illegal strike. Referee deeming it as intentional and opting to take the point.
Yeah, Duduzi's got some time to recover. So up to, I think it's still 5 minutes in amateurs.
Yeah, he'll have
There's
5
about
minutes to recover.
15, 20 seconds left in the first
I
round.
think there's less because we heard the clapper, and that's why they started brawling. So he's got 5 minutes to recover, to fight for 5 seconds, to rest for a minute. And there you go.
Resume the action.
Resume the action. Referee's going to have to look close because this round's almost over as Samuel lands a beautiful calf kick.
Duduzi shoots a shot, lands a nice right hand on the exchange. There's that oblique kick again.
Duduzi trying a spinning back kick, not landing as Samuel closed the distance. That's it, round one.
As we enter round two, Duduzi immediately taking the center, pressing Samuel's back onto the fence. Lands a nice left hook, looking to see if he can get an advantage early.
Duduzi landing nicely in those very close exchanges with those hooks. Beautiful calf kick thrown again there by Samuel. Put a lot of sting on that as he comes in with a 1-2 onto the chin of Duduzi.
Yeah, and this is what I meant about Duduzi being a feisty fighter earlier. The more damage he takes, the harder he goes.
How quick was that uppercut right hook thrown there by Duduzi in that exchange? Samuel coming again onto that calf kick. That really has damaged Duduzi. Duduzi has to fight through it. Samuel sees it. It's like a shark smelling blood in the water, going in for the kill. Over goes it.
Duduzi shoots a takedown blast, double gets it, wraps up the legs. He's going to look to see if he can keep the fight on the ground and possibly get some ground and pound or submission.
What an incredible game plan there from Samuel to just attack that calf. He's put a lot of damage on. Duduzi's going to have to try and keep this fight on the floor because that leg is definitely damaged. Samuel takes Duduzi down.
Duduzi bounces right back up to his feet, looking to defend. It looks like he's going for a Kimura. of some sort. But Samuel doing a good job so far. Duduzi shoving through, getting that Kimura grip. He's going to look to see if he can roll. He's using it as a sweep, but still got the grip now. He needs to switch his hips and see if he can get the finish.
It's incredible technique there shown by Duduzi. Samuel doing a good job on staying on top and not allowing this Kimura to be talked. Duduzi's corner saying, don't give it up, stay on it, you're going to get it. But right now, Samuel looks like he's connected his hands.
Yeah, Duduzi doing the right move and using it as a sweep. He's going to look to see if he can possibly finish it from a mount position, but Samuel doing a great job at defending. Duduzi taking the back.
What incredible technique there, using the Kimura grip to come round and take the back of Samuel. Duduzi is the specialist on the ground, coming from BJ MMA. He's going to have a wealth of options over here as he gets over the chin from Samuel. Samuel has to look closely to not get rear naked choked in this position.
Yeah, Duduzi now also has a full minute to work being on Samuel's back. It's going to be quite interesting to see what he can do from this position.
Oh, Duduzi trying to trap that arm there. Samuel needs to make sure he doesn't let that happen. Duduzi's corner saying go for it. They want him to attempt that submission attempt, saying lock it up. Samuel doing a good job on defending it right now, but Duduzi seems to be advancing this position here as he swaps arms.
It's got about 30 seconds to work, but with someone on your back, 30 seconds feels like an eternity.
Samuel's doing an incredible job on defending in this position. Duduzi really needs to do everything he can to try and finish this over here because that calf is damaged. If it goes to a break, he's got a minute to recover, but he's going to be almost crippled. He's not going to be able to stand on that. He's going to have to go through that pain. Samuel's done a good job on defending it. What a fight so far.
No. Duduzi taking the center, looking to square his stance up a little bit so he can check those calf kicks a little bit easier.
He's preempted that check, and you can see that he's wobbling on it. There's that calf kick again, sent him to the ground, and that's it. That's going to be a TKO. It's incredibly painful. What a game plan there from Samuel. That's the fight over. Samuel doesn't know what's happened, but he's just won the belt. You can see the realization on his face. He's going absolutely crazy, realizing what has just happened.
Yeah, 100%. Jumps the cage, celebrates with his team. But those calf kicks are a complete game changer.
What an incredible performance there from Samuel, winning the belt without even realizing he's done it. Hard luck for Duduzi. It's a hard pill to swallow.
Touch of gloves as we start this fight. Festus taking the center. Justin looking to land a jab, get the feel a bit of range. Festus going down to the body.
There was that front kick that Justin threw, almost landed on Festus over there. Throws a nice outside leg kick. Festus sliding outside of the flurry from Justin. Comes back in, lands a nice right hand of his own.
Yeah, he's looking for a bit of power on those replies. Gets under Justin's shot, picks him up, walks him around the cage and dumps him right in front of his corner.
Big slam from Festus of Justin into his own corner over there. Festus just locking up the legs of Justin as he's trying to climb up and secure that control position.
So they're in a half guard position now. Justin's going to look to see if he can post up and climb up. Festus going to look to control the hips, get Justin's back down to the floor.
Festus doing a good job of just bringing those hips of Justin away from the fence. By doing that, he's going to try and cement the position over here and try and flatten Justin out.
Justin looking to go for a Kimura or Kimura sweep. Festus holding his position, showing some strength and just pinning Justin against the cage.
Justin back up on his feet. Great work from him to get down here. Festus going in for a single leg. Justin, nice wide defense. Festus trying to see if he can come around and trap that leg.
Justin looking to reverse him. Festus again picks Justin up, puts him down, but Justin's immediately looking to climb back up.
We're halfway through this first round. Festus has done a great job of just trying to control Justin on the fence. Justin not letting that happen. Worked his way up to the feet. Right now it looks like he may be attacking a Kimura sweep. Festus got a nice solid base, just keeping Justin pinned to the cage.
Yeah, I think he's going to look to finish on this Kimura. I don't know if he's got the grip. I can't see perfectly from here, but I think he's going to actually look to finish if he can get it.
I think Festus is aware of the submission that Justin's attacking over here. Justin's going to keep trying to torque it, to try and make Festus long. Festus has to keep that arm inside so that he can't torque it. As Justin spins round, almost taking the back of Festus over here. Gets one hook in. Yeah, what a beautiful back take from Justin. That came out of nowhere. Both hooks in. Looks like he's got one hand around the neck.
He's gonna look to flatten Festus out now and attack a choke of his own. I think his arm is under the chin.
If he can free up that left hand of his and connect it to the right, he might have a choke on.
There's about 30 seconds left of this round. 20 seconds now, as I say that. Justin's got the Dagestani. He's going to look to land some ground and pound as we finish up this round.
Justin landing some good shots with his left hand to Festus as he just rides the back out. We hear the 10-second clapper. Justin happy to just let Festus carry his weight, let him carry it out into the end of this round.
Yeah, I think a great round from both,
but only time will tell.
Festus taking center, both guys fainting.
There you see that.
Smiling.
Nice little leg kick thrown there from Justin onto the leg of Festus. Festus just hunting Justin down, holding the center very well. Festus hands very, very low as he walks into the pocket of Justin. Justin coming back. Festus throws a front kick of his own, blocked by Justin.
Justin still dancing on the outside, looking to see if he can read Festus. He's looking to land a counter, or as I say that, he lands that right hand, almost two-punch combo, pushing Festus back. Both guys trade a front kick. Festus just saying, just careful about the groin shot. I don't think it did land, so we continue.
It's very interesting. Festus entering the pocket gas and lands a massive right hand onto the chin of Justin.
Justin looks like he's worn that well. He's still dancing on the outside. Festus going to see if he can land something big again.
Festus shooting in, trying to see if he can get that takedown. Great sport from Justin. Justin looks like he's around the neck as he stands up.
Yeah, Festus is going to look to see if he can complete a double leg now. Justin's going to look to see if he can reverse Festus and see if he can get his back onto the fence. Good high pace from both gentlemen in round number 2. Festus seeing if he can get his foot past to see if he can sweep and get Justin back down.
Justin doing a good job on defending this takedown. Festus still hunting it. Just want to talk back that moment of action. We saw that massive right hand from Festus where he just exploded and let it go, which landed flush. But Justin ward really well. They're now stuck in this control position on the cage. Festus trying to complete the takedown. Justin doing a great job of defending it. Justin almost looking like he's going to try reverse the position over there. Abandons that plan.
Festus looking to see if he can land some knees, get a bit of damage. Justin replying with some pitter-patter shots on Festus' back in reply. We got about a minute left in this round.
Some nice little shots landed to the abdomen of Festus from Justin. Justin's going to try and see if he can work himself off the fence over here. It's grueling. It takes a lot of energy to keep yourself up here. As well, it takes a lot of energy to try and get the guy down as well.
Yeah, Festus is doing a good job of landing knees when he can, and that's going to pay some dividends in the third round. Sapping a bit of energy from those legs, making Justin a little bit slower.
Yeah, it's a great control position here from Festus. Justin just landing some shots throughout the round, to the abdomen, to the head. Festus throwing that knee repeatedly. Here we have the 10-second clapper. Festus throwing some more knees over there. Justin landing some shots again to the abdomen of Festus. He wants it more right now.
Festus immediately taking the center. Justin again dancing on the outside, looking to see if he can get an angle to throw an attack of his own. Festus doing a good job. He's feinting with that front hand a lot. Throws a left hook, just glances at Justin's head. Justin coming in.
There's a massive flurry thrown by Festus.
Oh, it's a nice three-piece. All landed clean. Justin throwing a front kick down the middle to Festus' chest. Festus still hunting Justin down, trying to push him against the cage, look to see if he can get a big shot.
Festus entering these pockets with his hands very, very low. Justin doing a great job on keeping that guard high. You can see Festus trying to see if he can set something up from a different angle. Both guys playing with some feints over here, trying to see what reactions the opponent is getting.
Justin spins, Festus blocks. Immediately, both guys into the center, seeing if they can take back the control. Nice little combo from Justin. Punch down to the leg and then one up. Festus replies with a jab.
Festus coming in with a massive feint, trying to see if he can get Justin biting. Massive right hand landed from Festus as he slid out of the range of that kick.
That kick landed. That kick landed flush on the face. That's a equal from both guys, I'd assume. Justin got a little bit of a grin going. I'm going to look to see if he can land that shot again. Festus, I'm assuming, is looking for the takedown to see if he can secure this round.
Nice snappy jab thrown by Festus as he loads a massive right hand, which just misses. Justin comes in, lands that front kick as Festus tries to get the takedown.
Justin's looking to see if he can defend. He was...
Justin defending that takedown nicely. Festus trying to hunt it. He's still in on the single leg.
Justin's corner begging him to turn Festus and put his back on the fence and land some pressure of his own. Festus again going back to Justin's legs with the knees. He's going to look to either finish the takedown or just accumulate damage.
Yeah, we're stuck in that same position that we're stuck in round number 2, where Festus is trying to get that takedown. Justin doing a good job of defending it again. You can see here Justin pushing the head down, trying to see if he can create some space to work an escape out, but Festus just resilient and not letting that go, pushing back, still trying to complete this takedown as we enter the final 30 seconds of the fight.
Justin doing a good job of creating some movement, trying to get Festus off him. Festus pushes Justin again back to the fence. Justin landing some damage to the midsection of Festus as Festus returns with his knees.
Yeah, we have that last 10 seconds. Justin is just letting that right hand go and Festus letting that right knee go. Both guys trying to score some points on the judges' scorecard as we head for their decision.
Champions, a nail biter indeed. Judge 1 called it red. Judge 2 went blue. And your winner by split decision in the red corner, Justin Thomas!
A lot of finishes, lots of KOs and TKOs. And here it is, Kevin and Sonia taking on Ethan Reeder.
Immediately throwing that kick down the middle, Ethan getting out of range. Kevin landing a nice leg kick, Ethan landing his jab. Kevin going back down with the kick, lands across. Ethan lands a nice cross and shoves Kevin against the fence. He's going to look to see if he can get a takedown early.
Ethan doing a good job. He's got Kevin's back on the fence. Kevin throws a nice knee to the midrib of Ethan, followed up by another one. Ethan trying to see if he can complete this takedown.
Nice little left hook from Ethan. Kevin replies with another knee. Good head position from Ethan so far. He's going to look to see if he can probably wrap up a leg and probably finish a single from this position.
Ethan trying to get that takedown. Kevin fighting his back off of the fence. Ethan tying up in the middle. Beautiful knee landed by Kevin. Great right hand thrown by Ethan. It looks like Kevin's wobbled a little bit. Ethan throwing some big shots. Lands another one. Another beautiful right hand landed by Ethan.
You said Ethan got the center. He's looking to press Kevin onto.
Oh, beautiful right hand landed by Ethan as he follows up with another one. Another big shot. Kevin's covering up, shoots down for a takedown. Ethan stopping it. Looks like he's on the neck, giving a little bit of a squeeze over there.
Kevin looking to complete the takedown. Ethan doing a good job of defending so far. He's going to look to see if he can reverse the position and possibly create some space and look to land some shots again.
Another knee to the body from Kevin. Ethan trying to free up that right hand to land another shot to Kevin. Kevin going back to the knees.
Ethan breaks, lands another right
massive shot again from Ethan. Ethan throwing a lot of power into those right hands. It seems to be landing on its home every time.
Kevin tries to counter the cross. Ethan slips out the way.
Oh, beautiful step in knee from Kevin, and followed up by another one as Ethan goes down for a single leg, tries to complete the takedown. Good defense there from Kevin.
Kevin sprawling. He's going to look to see if he can end up on top. He's going to start throwing those knees to the midriff again.
Ethan just posturing up, avoiding that anaconda attempt that was about to come his way from Kevin.
Ethan sticking his underhooks. Again, looking to see if he can drag Kevin up and possibly get a reversal. Kevin doing a good job of working the knees on the leg of Ethan.
This has been a great fight so far, good pace. Both guys finding a lot of success. Momentum going both ways, swaying back and forth. As Kevin lands another knee to the midrib of Ethan as Ethan reverses Kevin onto the back.
About 30 seconds to go.
Beautiful
Ethan landing a nice right hook, another nice right hook on the break.
Oh, beautiful
Nice
step
jab.
in jab from Ethan, countered by a jab from Kevin. Kevin comes in with a
Big
massive
right
1-2. Big knee from Kevin again to the body of Ethan. As we enter the last 10 seconds of this fight. Kevin trying that knee again, lands a nice right hand with the left hook. Ethan shooting it for the takedown, trying to see if he can complete it at the end of round 1.
What a great start to the main card of Versus Fight Night 19.
This fight is...
Touch of gloves. Kevin taking the center, looking to press Ethan back. Throws that front kick, listening to his corner, calling for it. Throws that leg kick, gets countered with a nice right hand. Got a little bit of a smirk to Ethan, saying, yo, you caught me, but it wasn't that bad. Nice step in knee again from Kevin, followed up by a left hook. He's looking to pressure Ethan back and land more heavy shots. Nice left hand from Kevin. Nice combo from Ethan there. Nice 4-punch combos landed. Kevin going back to the knees. Ethan picking him up and putting him down on the ground. Ends up in a half guard control with Kevin's back against the fence. He's going to look to see if he can create some space. Oh, Kevin doing a good job at defending, almost giving his back. Ethan securing the half guard position. He's going to look to see if he can. He's going for a loop choke. It looks like he's got the DAS. It might be tight. Kevin's doing a good job at defending. That looks very tight though. That looks very tight.
Switched over now to a DAS.
He's got that tight thumbs up grip. He's tightening it up now. That looks very tight.
Trying to elevate his hips to get out of it. It looks like he's broken free from the choke. Tries to roll out as Ethan gets on top in a side control position. Ethan now passing to a top half guard.
Yeah, he's going to look to see if he can pass into mount and start creating some more damage. Oh, Kevin's made a little bit of a mistake there. Ethan's going to look for an arm triangle from this position. Kevin's teammate asking him to go for a sweep. Kevin doing a good job of re-guarding.
Kevin closing the guard there, throwing some shots from the bottom, which we don't see very often. Ethan's going to try posture up and land some shots of his own.
Kevin did open the guard slightly. Maybe he's thinking of going for a triangle or an armbar. But Ethan doing a good job of just staying in control in this position.
Those kicks to the kidney from Kevin were a little close to the spine. Referee stepped in closer, possibly going to give a warning for it. Kevin fighting off of his back, not looking for a way out of this position, just trying to see if he can land some damage. Here it looks like he's trying to set up a triangle as he gets that leg round, gets his leg up round. Triangle's almost there, he just needs to change the angle.
Ethan doing a good job of posturing up. Kevin drags him back down, looking to see if he can lock it up.
The triangle looks absolutely tight.
He's got the leg. That looks super tight.
It's going to be very, very tight. Ethan has to do a good job of defending here. Kevin's going to squeeze that head closer. Referee's looking close. This is very, very dangerous.
Pulling Kevin's feet out the cage. Looks super tight. Ethan looks okay for now.
Ethan,
bit of awkward. There's tap. Kevin and Sonia, round 2 triangle choke.
Kevin and Sonia moves to 7-2, defeating Ethan Redder with a triangle choke in round number 2. The round didn't look like it was going his way. He was fighting off of his back, set that triangle up, locked it in, got the squeeze, got the tap, got the finish. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin and Sonia. What an incredible fight. Kevin seeming to be out of it in the beginning of that second round. Found that opportunity with not much time to go.
Both guys immediately coming out. Josh putting out a jab, throwing a body kick.
Frederick sliding out of the distance of the second attempt from Josh. Nice leg kick landed from Josh. Frederick throwing some feints, trying to see if he can get Josh to bite on anything. Josh throws another leg kick to the lead leg of Frederick.
Josh throws the jab, just missing. Frederick lands a big right, sends Josh back onto the fence. Josh covering up, Frederick throwing a full flurry. Frederick absolutely just coming forward, looking to see if he can get an end here. Josh lands a big shot in reply, and Frederick immediately looks for a shot.
That was an insane flurry thrown by Frederick over there. That right hand landed on the chest of Josh, which pushed him back. Frederick sensing some danger, trying to see if he can get a finish, comes in with a massive flurry.
Josh looking for a ninja choke. No, sorry. I thought it was under the head, it's not. He's going for the quarter Nelson. He's going to look to see if he can take Frederick down. Or is that under the... It is under the neck. There's a... arm in.
That looks very tight.
That looks very tight. This is one of Josh's
favorite looking close.
Submissions.
Referee is looking very close. Josh trying to get that angle. He's turned on it. That looks very tight. Frederick has to address this.
He gets a tap. Joshua Du Toit, round 1. DAS choke. Statement made.
What? Joshua calling for the belt after that finish. What an insane fight. Frederick sensing that he landed a shot of damage, trying his best to flurry on Josh. Josh weathering the storm, eventually trying to force the takedown, getting the cinch around the neck and just locking it up, forcing Frederick.
touch of gloves as we begin this final bout on the prelims at Versus Fight Night 18.
He opens up with a leg kick onto Braden. Braden throwing a feint and a leg kick of his own.
Both guys looking to throw a lot of feints, reading to see if they can get reactions.
That right hand of Braden looks like it just caught the eye of Hanif. Beautiful kick to the chin of Hanif by Braden.
I think he hit the shoulder, not the chin, but yeah, it was well timed as well. Braden looking very flowy, bouncing in and out.
Nice right hand landed from Hanif over there as he follows up with a combo, ending with a leg kick to the body. Nice inside leg kick landed by Braden.
Switch stance from Braden, throws a question mark, blocked by Hanif. Hanif replies, Braden gets out the way. Both guys landing left hooks, big left hooks. Braden going heavy kick to the body.
Massive kick to the body landed by Braden, but that clash of left hooks from both guys, very nice. Both guys trading kicks again, putting a lot of power into them.
See Hanif's hands a little bit low early in this first round.
Hanif comes forward with a combo, tries to end it off with a body kick, blocks the kick return from Graham.
Nice teep kick to Braden's midsection.
Braden starting to make use of his feint, he's pouring with that left hand. Hanif with a head movement, throws a left hook followed by a body kick. Braden slides out of distance and blocks the body kick. Good inside leg kick landed by Braden.
Very good movement from both guys. Nice Superman punch from Braden.
Right hook lands cleanly from Hanif as he comes forward. Braden throws in a head kick.
Partially lands, partially blocked.
Hanif steps off, lands a check hook.
Goes back down to the leg.
Big leg kick from Hanif onto the leg of Braden.
Got about 50 seconds to go in the first round.
Hanif comes in, goes to the takedown. Braden slides out the way, ushers him off like a matador.
Nice jumping kick from Braden. Looks like he's caught Hanif with the right hook, possibly in that exchange.
Both guys trading leg kicks. Braden switching stances.
Oh, Braden almost slips there.
Hanif comes forward with a flurry, ends with a leg kick.
15 seconds to go. Hook just glances past. Both guys trade jabs.
Hanif comes forward with a flurry. Braden lands a head kick which wobbles Hanif. Hit the top of his head, drops Hanif. He's landing a lot of shots. The referee's looking close. This might be the end of it. I think we're going to see a second round.
Yeah, heading to round two. Hanif landing a nice little hook on the entry from Graham. Graham going back down to the legs. Hanif replying with the same.
Hanif coming forward, lands a nice body kick in that exchange. Looks like something's bothering the right eye of Hanif.
Nice feint from Braden, throwing the left body kick just after it. Switching stance. Throwing a lot of feints, seeing if he can get a read from Hanif. Hanif going up high with the kick, partially blocked.
Hanif throwing a shot and sliding out of distance. Braden landing a nice shot as Hanif entered that exchange.
Yeah, ends nicely with the kick. Braden doing a good job of finishing his combos with kicks.
Hanif comes forward, lands that leg kick again onto Braden. Braden comes in, throws a spinning wheel kick. Hanif step forward, blocking that. There's that high kick. Hanif catches it as he pushes Braden towards the fence. There's that high kick again.
From a clinch position, that's very impressive from Braden.
Nice
knee, landing a nice knee in that exchange. Braden looking to see if he can just break up and now keep Hanif's back against the fence. Throws a nice jab.
Hanif's hands very low as Braden tries to just close the distance to see if he can throw something.
Body shot overhand combo, just the body shot landing.
Hanif sliding out of distance. Nice jab landed there by Braden. Hanif also throwing some feints here, trying to see if he can get Braden to jump on any of them. Braden comes forward with a left hook into a straight right. Seemed to have just glanced off the guard of Hanif. Braden lands a nice leg kick in that exchange. Hanif returns with one of his own. Braden throws that high kick again, which just glances off Hanif.
Hanif lands a nice little check hook in that exchange. Got about a minute to go in round number two.
Good inside leg kick landed by Braden there. Hanif shooting.
Graham pushes him off, throws that head kick, just blocked by Hanif, but that's the second time he's dodged the takedown. Like
Good takedown there from Hanif. Just got underneath that hook, got onto both legs. He's got Braden down in the middle of the cage over here. Braden trying to see if he can get his guard. He's in a half guard position over here, and he's going to try and see if he can pass that. He might posture up and land a couple of shots.
I think he's going to look for triangle. As we say,
great reversal from Braden.
Great butterfly sweep, yeah.
Graham now in a top mount position in the middle of the cage.
With about 30 seconds to work, he's going to posture up and look to rain down hellish blows.
Landing some big shots on Hanif over here. Hanif's trying his best to block them. The referee is starting to look close. Hanif's not defending it. The referee's looking very close, and that's it. TKO in round number 2.
Braden Graham, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance.
It was a great performance from Braden over there. Just getting on top, getting the reversal of Hanif, getting on top, landing those massive shots. Hanif unable to get him off him, unable to defend himself intelligently, and the referee have to step in to call the technical knock. Dominic taking the center straight away. Musa not backing up at all, standing in a boxing range. Nice 1-2 landed by Musa off of the leg kick low landed by Dominic.
Dominic again pushing down the center, lands a nice jab through the guard of Musa. Goes back to the leg kick. Musa just missing with the right hand. Dominic throws a big overhand, partially lands.
Both guys exchange kicks. Musa coming with a 1-2 that lands on the guard of Dominic.
Nice overhand right from Dominic, getting under the punch of Musa.
Dominic throwing a lot of power behind these shots as he shoots down underneath, gets the takedown, pushes Musa onto the fence.
He's going to look to secure the hips and then build up.
He's got that Dagestani handcuff. He's going to try and trap Musa onto his own arm.
Doing a good job, stepping over to mount now. He's going to look to see if he can secure it. Pin the one hand down and land some ground and pound. Again, he's still got the Dagestani, as Joel mentioned earlier.
Musa got the headlock, just trying to break the posture of Dominic. Dominic landing nice ground and pound shots to the face of Musa.
Yeah, Musa not really having many options. He's got to either keep his back.
Beautiful position over here. Dominic looks to be going for the choke for the rear naked. Doesn't look like he got underneath. Looks like he's going to try and lock it up now. Musa's trapped the other arm, so Dominic can't lock that choke up. But that other arm is deep under the chin of Musa. Musa's going to have to make sure he doesn't let that other arm go. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very tight, very, very quickly.
I don't think it's quite under the chin, but it's, I mean, Dominic's got some time to work the submission here.
Big ground and pound landed by Dominic here as he rides the back of Musa. Musa almost up to his feet,
Dominic going to look to see if he can drag him back down.
Big pick up and takedown from Dominic. Musa landing on top. Dominic in the control position though. Both guys are going to have to scramble over here. Dominic doing a good job on just lacing his arm behind the back of Musa and in between Musa's arm, which is what he's controlling him with, as he now gets into almost a side-on position.
Yeah, Musa's got to be careful. Yeah, Dominic going around the back. He can look to secure an arm triangle here.
And as you say, that it does look like that is what Dominic is going to go for. He's going to try and flatten Musa out, try and push his own shoulder into his neck and choke him with it.
Looks very tight. It actually looks extremely tight.
It does look very tight.
Not defending.
Musa is addressing the choke. Dominic changing to an over grip on the back there. He's now lost that position. Massive ground and pound thrown again by Dominic. We're like 10 seconds left of round number 1. Musa back up to his feet. So we hear that clapper.
Nice knee up the middle from Dominic.
Good knee to the legs there from Dominic as well.
Great to start the second round. Again, no touch of gloves.
Nice jab thrown by Dominic. Beautiful uppercut landed by Musa.
Musa again pushing Dominic back, looking to see if he can land some shots. Dominic landing a nice right hand in that exchange. Musa getting out the way of the next.
Musa's hands very low as he's entering to these exchanges. Good jab thrown by Dominic as Musa tried that front kick.
Nice
Beautiful
double leg kick.
takedown again from Dominic. Just gets perfect technique and takes Musa down. Got into a side control position now.
Move to Kessa. He's going to look to see if he can isolate an arm. Gone back to the side control. Wants to pin Musa's hips against the fence and not let him get up from this position. But it looks again like he's attacking that choke.
Looks like he's trying to climb onto the back of Musa right now. He's going to try and force himself in between Musa and the fence.
I think he's got that Rotolo choke on, actually. So it's an arm in rear naked. He's going to change to...
Musa is grimacing, but he's now turned on.
Yeah, there you go. He's changed to the arm triangle now. Musa just pushing his arm up, trying to relieve the pressure. So that must be extremely, extremely tight.
You can see Musa grimacing from that squeeze that Dominic is putting on there. Dominic is trying to get the finish over here. Musa trying to defend this choke.
Look, it looks tight. I think it's going to be difficult to finish from a mount position. Musa has to change his hips, but he's going to give his back in the process.
Given his back, Dominic's done a good job on getting both of those hooks in. You're going to see him try and transition now to probably a rear naked choke or some ground and pound shots. Great control position over here from Dominic. There he throws a big right hand, partially blocked by Musa.
Yeah, straightens Musa out. He's going to look to land some ground pound. He's got some good wrist control there. We're going to see what he does with it.
Yeah, he's attacking those wrists.
Kimura.
Trying like a Kimura position over here from back. It's an interesting position. Musa aware of it. Just brings that arm underneath his chest.
Yeah, got about a minute to work still, but Dominic's still in
Tries to
dominant control position. He's going to look to land some shots. He's got Musa's one hand trapped, so he's only got one hand to defend from this position. Musa needs to get up from this position.
This is an incredible control position that Dominic's been able to implement. Musa doing a good job on defending it and not letting submission attempts actually advance to something serious.
Yeah, as Dominic changes to that body triangles, it's going to be even tougher to get him off of Musa's back now.
Musa trying to work his way up, but the weight of Dominic on him just too much, brings him back down to the canvas.
We've got about 20 seconds of the round to go.
When we hear this clapper, you're probably going to see Dominic try and land some more ground and pound as Musa's trying to get free. There you go, we hear the clappers.
He's falling off a little bit.
Almost falling off on the side over there. He's going to just hold out to the end of this round as he lands one final ground and pound shot.
For Musa, and it's a rinse and repeat for Dominic. Nice leg kick from Musa, flicks it up to the top. Dominic's hands in the way. Both guys spinning, not really landing much.
Nice 1-2 landed by Musa over there as he throws it out deep to the body. There Dominic shoots in for the takedown. Beautifully timed again, gets onto the legs, got Musa down in the middle of the cage, moves over into a mount position. He's locking those legs up. He's going to lock that triangle around those legs. That's going to make it incredibly difficult for Musa. Musa grabbed the neck while I've been saying this. Giving a big squeeze over here.
Yeah, I think he must be careful. If Dominic's, as he's doing it now, he's going for the Von Flue. He's going to say, you can't just grab the neck. Dominic's on top. He's got the Von Flue. He's got the control position. I think he's going to try squeeze, see if he can get a sub.
Dominic's now going to try and use the pressure of his shoulder to try and choke Musa out himself. Musa is wise to it and stops the headlock, which stops that choke. But Dominic is now in a full mount position with a great control in the center of the cage.
With 2 minutes to work. Yeah, next what we're going to look to see from Dominic is going to look to climb up, see if he can posture up and land some big ground and pound.
As you say that, Dominic starts to move that base higher up. Musa does a great job of getting the reversal, getting out on top. Dominic just re-engaging with the wrestling, taking the back of Musa.
Very good scramble for both guys. And Dominic ending on the back. Musa needs to turn in to end up on top, but Dominic's not letting him do that for free.
There you go, Musa's turned in. Dominic trying to re-engage in the takedown again. Musa grabbing the guillotine, got a lot of torque on that. He's pulling it as hard as he can. Great rollout from Dominic.
He's there on the single leg. He's going to look to finish it. Musa's going to go again, attack the neck, and look to see if he can get the guillotine. It's going to be very difficult to finish from this position with Dominic in the side control.
That was a beautiful defense from Dominic over there from that guillotine attempt, just spinning out of it. Now landing up in top on that side control again. Looking to see if he can set up a Von Flue choke as Musa's got his left arm around the head of Dominic. Doesn't look like Dominic's applying much pressure. As I say that, he does lean over and push his weight onto that shoulder.
Yeah, I don't think his shoulder's deep enough to get the Von Flue, but he's definitely got the top pressure. He's got to watch the sweep. Maybe he's going to look to go to mount.
Musa trying to escape from bottom over here, trying to create some distance and spin out. Dominic not letting that happen as we enter the final 30 seconds of the fight. Dominic still in a side control position. Musa almost giving his back up Dominic just securing that side control again.
Yeah, we got about 12 seconds to go in the final round. I think Dominic's just going to hold the position and hope the judges score it his way as he moves to mount.
Passes over to Mount as Dominic lands one ground and pound shot.
All right, champions, we go to the judges for a decision. All three judges scored about 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Dominic Ahoon! John, well done, my friend. Tell me, give a shout out to the fans, the family, the friends, the support crew. Tell us about the fight.
It's a tough fight, you know, respect to my opponent. I would like to thank my team. Without them, I wouldn't be here. My family, everyone who came here to support me. Thank you very much. And Versus, you have a new dog in town. I'm here.
Oh, there's a new dog in town. Well done to Team Plato. Friends, let's rock and roll.
Tapelo takes it slow. Jabu throws that front kick straight up the middle. Tapelo throws a knee up, knocks Jabu down. He's trying to rush him. Referee stopping this fight here. He's called a timeout. I think that was a knee to the head, which in amateurs is an illegal strike. He's chucked.
Action resumes. There's a touch of gloves from both guys. And we get straight back into it. Tapelo throwing a 2-3 kick combo. Not quite landing. Jabu defensively sound, looking to see if he can get a read on what Tapelo wants to do.
Tapelo using a lot of feints. He's using his arms to occupy some space. He shoots in for the takedown.
Jabu doing a good job of getting that overhook so far. He's defending it, but Tapelo's going to look to see if he can get the takedown as he goes for the outside trip.
Tapelo gets a takedown, lands in a full mount position. Jabu's doing his best here to escape. Looks like he's moved on to a side control. He's escaped. He stood up.
Very good wrestling scramble from Jabu. Tapelo throwing 2 knees down the middle. Jabu lands a left hook on the break.
Jabu just adjusting his shorts as Tapelo jumps in with a stiff jab. Jabu lands a nice 1-2 of his own.
Tapelo going for the head kick, blocked by Jabu. Throws out the jab again. Tapelo's hands very, very low.
Jabu rushing in, Tapelo dropping down onto the legs to get the takedown. He does secure it in the middle of the cage.
Jabu doing a good job of wrapping Tapelo up for now. Look to see if he's going to look for a choke of some type, or if he's going to look to get up.
It does look like he's trying to get around the neck to maybe set up an anaconda. Tapelo's not allowing that to happen.
Jabu's now adjusted his grip. He's going to look to see if he can scramble up. He gets into a half guard position. He's going to look to see if he can reverse this position. Tapelo doing a very good job of keeping Jabu's back on the mat, making it very difficult for him to get up.
Great top half guard position for Tapelo over here. As he tries to transfer into mount, which he does, he's letting the ground and pound flow. Jabu turns around, gives him his back.
Tapelo looking for that choke. He's got the arm under the chin. He's looking to see if he can wrap it up. Jabu doing a good job peeling the hand off with about a minute to go in this first round.
Yeah, Jabu attacking the correct hand, but Tapelo's got that deep under the chin. Jabu now throwing some strikes back of his own, small little hammer shots.
Yeah, Jabu doing a very good job of controlling Tapelo's wrist, making it very difficult for him to finish the rear naked with one hand.
Great job from Jabu over here as he spins around and gets on top, reverses the position. He's now on top, he's landing some ground and pound.
Some massive ground and pound. The crowd's going absolutely wild.
Nice right hand landed there from Jabu.
Jabu doing a good job of controlling Tapelo's wrist and landing some ground and pound shots. He needs to be careful of the triangle that's going to be shot out from Tapelo.
Short little hammer fist there thrown by Jabu.
Tapelo looking to pull Jabu's head down, and then I expect him to shoot the triangle out, but Jabu's having none of it. He's just landing ground and pound at will.
It's a great round so far. Jabu postures up, lands some nice shot. Tapelo trying a dummy sweep, doesn't get it done.
Jabu immediately taking center, throws a kick. Tapelo dodges and then dances, almost taunts Jabu, and then throws a flurry of his own, pushing Jabu back onto the fence. He's looking to get a takedown. He's grabbing the fence. Not sure if the ref saw that, but Jabu landed. They're brawling.
Massive shots landed over here. They're swinging for the fences.
Some guys landing big.
Jabu's not backing up. He's landing some shots of his own. Tapelo shielded up. Jabu shooting for the takedown. Tapelo with the big sprawl. Tapelo landing on top in this exchange. in the center of the cage. Tapelo in a top half guard position over here. Jabu's going to have to try and work his way out. Tapelo's going to try and see if he can transition into mount over here, sliding his left knee forward.
Jabu doing a good job of coming up. Tapelo grabbing a choke.
Tapelo grabbing that gas choke, trying to put it on. Jabu looks like he's defending it.
He's incredible. He's got out of it. He's scrambling through. Tapelo holding onto the back, looking to see if he can get onto Jabu's back and secure that rear naked.
It's tight. He's going to give it a squeeze over here. Jabu's going to have to do well to try and break this grip. Doesn't look like it. It looks like he might go out. Looks like he's going to tap these. He's wincing. He's grimacing. It looks like the finish is almost there. Referee's looking close. There might be a tap. He's out.
There's Jabu out. So Tapelo, round 2, rear naked choke.
What a finish. Tapelo dancing in the middle of the cage there, just celebrating their victory. Rear naked choke finish. Was close to getting it in the first round, was able to secure it in the second. Tapelo Malachi, ladies and gentlemen.
Great show of sportsmanship once again. We love to see it in Versus cage. Once you've been in the cage with the guy, there's definite respect, as seen on your screens right now. Touch of gloves, both guys immediately taking the center. Both guys throwing kicks. Neil going up high, just missing.
JJ coming in with the jab, O'Neal sliding outside of the distance. O'Neal coming with a big body shot, lands a nice right hand and a left hook after that, rocks the head of JJ back. O'Neal lands a nice leg kick as well. Beautiful front kick landed by O'Neal.
And these guys are throwing hard from the get-go.
Nice 1-2 landed from O'Neal, countering off of JJ's.
JJ spinning hook kick to the top, just partially defended by JJ. JJ coming back, O'Neal landing nice shots in the middle of JJ's flurry.
O'Neal seems to be landing every time he wants to. He's using a lot of different attacks. JJ not backing down, coming forward. JJ throws a spinning back kick of his own. O'Neal slides outside of the distance.
Nice right hand from O'Neal. Clean through, rocks JJ's head back and pressing him back against the cage.
O'Neal seems to be in a bit of a flow state over here. JJ trying to earn some respect. Spinning hook kick just blazes the head of JJ. JJ can see he's definitely in for a fight over here as he comes forward, lands a nice uppercut of his own. Both boys throwing in the middle over here. O'Neal lands a right hook. Again, lands another right hook, left hook from O'Neal.
Nice body kick from JJ in reply. O'Neal goes down to the leg. JJ looking for the left hook. Nice switch combo from O'Neal, pressing forward. JJ shoots.
Gets to take down. JJ takes the back of O'Neal. Trying to see if he can complete this takedown. O'Neal doing a good job on defending it.
Strips the grips. JJ looking to grab O'Neal, drag him to the fence.
What a fight this has been so far. JJ doing his best to try and drag O'Neal down to the floor. O'Neal doing a good job in defending it. Strips the grips again of JJ. JJ re-establishes those grips, pulls O'Neal backwards, gets him down to the floor as he tries to climb the back of O'Neal. O'Neal
not letting JJ get his hooks for free. JJ very high up, no hooks, looks like he has it. O'Neal throws him off the top and immediately jumps on his neck. O'Neal's got a choke. Looks like he's got a choke. JJ doing a good job returning, defending it, not letting JJ clasp his hands together.
JJ doing a good job in defending his choke, works his way back up to his feet. O'Neal over the neck of JJ over here. JJ slips out, lands a short little left hook of his own. Forces O'Neal off the cage, lands a nice knee to the midrib as O'Neal lands a right hook. JJ comes forward, O'Neal lands another right hook countering. JJ throws a left hook of his own.
Nice right hand from JJ in that exchange. Nice. Switch left hook from O'Neal with about 20 seconds to go. JJ goes high, partially blocked by O'Neal. O'Neal switching stances again.
Oh, beautiful right hand
after blocking that kick.
JJ trying some feints. We have the last 10 seconds. JJ coming forward with a deep right hand of his own. O'Neal throws a front kick to the head of JJ. JJ throws spinning back kick, gets underneath.
Go there, another touch of gloves. JJ pressing out, taking the center. Throws a kick up high, blocked by O'Neal. Lands a nice overhand right in that exchange.
JJ using some good head movement as he's trying to see. Good body kick thrown by O'Neal. O'Neal spinning, not throwing. Crowd is going absolutely wild. JJ getting underneath the counter shot of O'Neal onto the single leg, trying to get the takedown.
Very good scramble from both boys. JJ ending up on the back. O'Neal looking to peel the grips off again. JJ dumps O'Neal down. O'Neal straight back onto his feet.
JJ just trying to put a lot of weight there. Gets onto the back of O'Neal over here. Locks up the body triangle. This is a very strong position for JJ to be in.
But still 2 minutes to work.
O'Neal's going to have to try and see if he can strip that body triangle off and try and not get choked out over here. JJ's going to try and see if he can maybe pepper O'Neal up and work towards a submission. We've got 2 minutes to still go in this round.
O'Neal trying to kick his leg over JJ's triangle to see if he can split the triangle and just move it to normal hooks and then get his hips out.
Crowd going crazy. JJ looks like he's got that choke in.
Good scramble from both boys, immediately back up to their feet. JJ landing 2 knees in that exchange as they break. Nice left hook from JJ. Jab counter from O'Neal.
Good body kick thrown there by JJ. Partially blocked by O'Neal. O'Neal comes in with a spinning back kick again. Partially landed. JJ coming in, eats a left hand from O'Neal. Again, eats a right hand. JJ coming in with a hook. JJ going into almost a Philly shell defense.
Nice question mark kick, just glances over O'Neal's head from JJ.
O'Neal throwing a kick up high, blocked by JJ.
Nice jab.
Big head kick thrown by O'Neal, blocked by JJ, but it still had some impact. JJ throws an uppercut to the body, gets in on the takedown.
O'Neal doing a good job of defending, lifting JJ's head up, but JJ pushing him to the fence and looking to see if he can complete the takedown there.
Little knee thrown in that exchange by JJ as he's got O'Neal pressed onto the cage.
We've got about 40 seconds left in the second round.
Both guys throwing a couple of shots there in this clinch. JJ doing a good job with that head control, just keeping O'Neal pressed onto the cage. As he now tries to drag O'Neal down to the floor again. Lands a knee to the inside of O'Neal's leg. Throws another knee to the outside of the neck. O'Neal trying to change the angle of the pressure there, throw JJ off.
Goes for that Uchimato, kind of gets it in a scramble, ends up on top with about 10 seconds to go.
Lands a kick to the legs of JJ. JJ throws an up kick of his own. Referee's not having it, standing both fighters up. We've got about 5 seconds left. He's making an incredible roar here at the Hartfeld Arena as the third round starts in the main event.
Nice left hook from JJ.
JJ sliding out of the distance of O'Neal's attack over there.
Got some nice lateral movement, not wanting to stand in front of O'Neal at all.
JJ dodging both of those leg kick attempts from O'Neal. JJ able to land the left hook there and get out of the way before O'Neal's able to reply. JJ shoots in for the takedown. O'Neal went straight for the neck. O'Neal went straight for the neck. JJ completes the takedown. O'Neal straight back up to his feet. He's round the neck.
Oh, he's got the inch choke. JJ twisting out, looking to see if he can get out of the choke, but that looks super tight.
Very tight. JJ's doing his best to try and fight this. Referee's going to be looking close. O'Neal squeezing with everything that he can.
And he gets a tap. O'Neal Thompson, your featherweight champion.
O'Neal Thompson getting it done with the knee choke in the beginning of the third round. 5-0. And we're off. Slade taking the center. No glove touch from the guys. Steve just on the outside, trying the inside leg kick. Slade sliding out of distance.
Throwing some shots out to see if he can gain any reactions from Slade. Slade super composed, tight with his defense, looking calculated, looking to land counters so far.
Steve just moving on the outside. Slade coming in with the 1-2. Steve sliding out of distance. Steve came in with an uppercut to left hook, partially landed the left hook. Slade replies with a leg kick.
Throws up high, Steve slips out the way. Again, feints in the middle. Steve throws a right hand off the guard of Slade to have a shot. Slade lands a nice cross down into a body kick and immediately goes for the takedown. Tries through and gets it.
Massive takedown from Slade. Steve trying to get out over here. Slade landing in a full mount position, trying to secure the position. Lands a massive right hand. He's going to try break the grips over here.
Slade's just trying to slow Slade down, holding on. Slade's got to look to do a cross-face to posture up to land effective ground and pound from this position.
Slade just trying to move more to the center of the cage. As Steve lets go of that grip he had on Slade's torso, Slade able to land a couple of ground and pound shots. Massive left hand landed, followed by a right hand from Slade. Steve trying to see if he can reverse the position. Slade just doing a good job on staying on top, staying heavy.
They're doing a very good job on control, yeah.
Another right hand landed by Slade. Steve just holding onto that torso, trying to limit the amount of torque or power that Slade's able to generate with these shots.
Yeah, Slade going for some ground and pound. Not super effective with Steve holding on, but now isolating arm and landing some decent ground and pound from this position.
Slade slid right up to a high mount. He's been able to land some shots over here. Steve needs to be careful by lifting that arm up. Slade might take the arm bar next time he sees that. But he's landing some nice ground and pound. A good left hand landed again.
Got about a minute to go in this round, but Slade in an absolute dominant position.
Steve now holding onto the neck of Slade, trying to just keep him from posturing up and able to land those shots. Here you see he's going for that arm bar. That's on tight. Steve looks to have defended it. It's gone belly down. That's going to be very tight. The referee's going to be looking very close. This might be over, folks. This is very, 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 very tight. Let's just see. There might be a tap very soon.
Steve doing a good job of changing the angle. Slade wiggling around, trying to get the correct angle.
There's a tap.
Round one, Slade shadow shot. Armbar submission.
Steve shouting out in anguish over there. That transition.
Got to go tonight. Tyron taking the center straight away.
Eva's landing big shots immediately.
Tyron just taking that center, throwing big shots. Evie countering straight away. Evie coming back with a 1-2. Tyron sliding out of the distance.
Yeah, both boys mean business tonight.
Good straight right there, landed by Tyron.
Nice body kick from Evie, partially blocked by Tyron. Tyron goes inside.
Both guys throwing big shots there, just missing.
Tyron landed nicely in that exchange.
There's no feeling out process over here. Both guys want to get stuck into it and get in out of this cage as quickly
Nice
as
step in knee from Evie on that exchange. Tyron partially landing over and right.
Oh, beautiful calf kick there thrown by Eviwe. Tyron doing a good job in keeping that chin tucked, as we always see.
Both guys switching stance seamlessly.
Oh, beautiful right hand there landed in that exchange. Evie coming in with 2 jabs, 3 jabs.
Tyron replying with one of his own. Tyron landing in that exchange. Evie just acknowledging it.
Evie starting to go to work on the body with his legs.
Evie going low. Tyron replies on the inside.
Oh, beautiful right hand there from Tyron. Evie going back to that leg. Tyron switching stances, switching back.
Both guys throwing nice feints. Nice left hand from Tyron. Nice kick up the middle from Evie.
Good teep to the chest, just keeping Tyron at range. Tyron's hunting Evie down onto the...
Nice overhand right, left hook.
Looked like Evie threw a nice knee up the middle. I didn't see if it landed.
Nice body kick. Lands.
Evie's now got the center of the cage as Tyron steps in and takes it back.
Evie goes low. Tyron switching stance again. Evie landing a jab.
Good teep to the body there from Eviwe. Tyron coming in with a big left hook. Partially lands.
1-2 from Evie lands. Goes down again to the leg. Up.
Tyron coming in with a hook. Partially blocked by Eviwe.
Tyron still pressing forward, letting his hands go.
When Tyron's throwing, he's doing a good job in keeping that head off the center, which is why he's evading a lot of the counters from Eviwe. Eviwe just going to that body again, lands another jab. Eviwe starting to play with some feints with his legs. Tyron closing the distance. Eviwe comes with a jumping knee up the middle.
Misses Tyron's chin. Tyron still pressing forward.
Eviwe saying, I see you, I see you.
Nice jab. Tyron still pressing forward.
Good counter there from Eviwe with his right hand.
This is a nice calf kick.
This is quite a good pace that these guys are fighting at as Eviwe lands another right hand. Tyron coming in with a big right hand, just missing. There's that jumping knee again from Eviwe. Seems like every time Tyron comes in to close that distance and put Iviwe on the fence, if he's countering with that knee, Tyron has to watch out for that.
Yeah, but Tyron putting good pressure going forward, looking to land big hand shots.
Iviwe starting to let his hands go, throwing a few more punches in his combos. Tyron can't let all the gas.
Nice body kick from Ivy.
It's beautifully placed body kick there from Iviwe as Tyron gets Iviwe onto the fence again, swings wild.
Just missing.
Iviwe now showboating with his hands on his hips, comes in with the
nice
1-2.
1-2 followed leg kick. Tyron still pressing forward, looking to land those overhands.
I want to just look at the welting on Tyron's lead leg over there. Iviwe's landed quite a couple of kicks there.
Oh, nice right hand from Tyron.
Iviwe's showboating after every exchange, just dropping his hands. He needs to be careful that Tyron doesn't follow up with an extra one after the combination's finished.
Well, we've got about a minute left in this first round. Ivy lands a nice jab, goes back on the inside. Tyron looking for those big overhand shots. The left lands.
Tyron coming in with more punches in those combos. Iviwe just attacking that body again with a teep and a body kick, followed by another teep.
Got about 40 seconds of this round. Tyron still pressing Iviwe against the fence. Lands a nice elbow. Lands a left hook there as well. Ivy says, can bring it on. Using a nice long guard to block there.
Ivy landing nice straight right there. Goes back to the leg. Goes back to the body. Tyron sliding out of the way of that strike. Both guys playing with some feints here in the center of the cage.
About 20 seconds to go.
We've been through the whole of round one and we haven't seen any wrestling attempt from either individual. As Tyron comes in and lands a flurry of his own. Beautiful body shot upstairs from Tyron on Ivy.
10-second clap goes. Ivy goes low. Spinning heel kick blocked by Tyron.
Nice body kick there landed by Ivy as he slides out of the way for the end of that first round.
Into round two. Great kicks.
Again, Tyron walking forward, taking the center and firing straight away. Iviwe trying to fight him off with the center of that cage. Iviwe changing.
Nice body kick from...
Oh, beautiful knee thrown there by Iviwe. Tyron seems to have eaten it well and he's gone for the wrestling exchange. Iviwe almost took the back there from Tyron, worked his way up to his feet.
He's going to look to strip the grips. Tyron's going to look to control him and possibly drag him back down to the mat.
Ivy throwing some 12-6 elbows to the forearm of Tyron.
Tyron drags Ivy down, looks to see if he can get his hooks in. He's going to look to see if he can start working some back attacks.
Some beautiful control there from Tyron, ensuring that he's kept the hips.
Ivy doing a good job of turning around and sliding onto Tyron's back himself. He's going to get the one hook in so far, force Tyron to carry his weight.
Tyron's going to try and stay on his feet over here and see if he can shimmy Ivy off of his back. Ivy's going to try to see if he can get this other hook in.
Ivy might look for a knee bar.
A knee bar or a spladle. This is a legitimate submission attempt there from Iviwe, but it looks like Tyron's fought his way out of it as Iviwe now tries to settle on the back of Tyron.
Ivy still has one hook in. He's landing some good ground and pound, forcing Tyron to defend. He's going to follow and look to see if he can get his second hook in.
Looks like he's fighting to get that second hook in. Tyron's doing a good job on not letting that happen, but Iviwe is riding on the back of Tyron.
Must say, good wrist control from both guys in these exchanges as well.
Great job there from Tyron, getting Iviwe off of his back.
Iviwe's got a gift wrap. He's going to look to land some big shots. Hammer fists or elbows from this position.
It's an incredible position from Iviwe. He's got the gift wrap, trying to trap the right arm. If he's able to do that, he's going to land a lot of shots and cause a lot of damage.
He's landing nice right hands in this exchange. This is not a good position to be in.
Elbow to the head there of Tyron from Iviwe.
Tyron doing a good job of defending so far, but that gift wrap is making it insanely difficult. Now Iviwe goes to mount, he's landing some big shots with the gift wrap, pushes him against the fence, makes it super difficult for him to defend.
Tyron's cleared that gift wrap now, but he's still in a full mounted position as he gives his back up to Iviwe. Iviwe looks like he's got it on the chin, doesn't look under. He's going to give it a squeeze right now. Tyron's going to do his best to defend this.
Tyron doing a good job of stripping the top hand. Fortunately, his chin is in, so it makes it very difficult.
Re-grip there. It looks like it's going to go tight. Great defense there from Tyron.
Yeah. Very good job from both guys. Great defense, yeah.
Great wrestling on show here from Iviwe. He seems to be one step ahead of Tyron. Tyron doing a good job on not being finished over here as Iviwe is now in an incredibly strong position, going to try and land some damage. Tyron works his way back up to his feet as Iviwe seems to be attacking the neck.
Now, I'm not sure if he's got the guillotine on, but he's working for it. He's looking at his corner for advice. Tyron pops his head out, so Iviwe is controlling. Nice knee from Tyron in that exchange.
It'll be interesting to see.
Great reversal from Tyron.
what happens here on the break. See both guys just trying to get an advantage over here. Iviwe got 2 overhooks here, just putting his weight onto Tyron, making him work. Tyron just getting warned about grabbing that fence over there. Iviwe now looking to see if he can throw some elbows.
The angle's not in league position, so he abandons that idea. Looks to go into a clinch position.
Must be careful over here. Iviwe had his finish there. Looks like he's gone onto the guillotine.
He's not quite under the chin, but he's definitely making Tyron think about it. Tyron strips it off. Iviwe uses that to turn him, put him against the fence.
Great reversal there from Iviwe. As Iviwe now has Tyron's back on the cage, throws a knee to the leg. Tyron applies with 2 knees to the body.
Throws a Conor McGregor shoulder strike, lands a nice. Tyron there reversing again. What a round.
Iviwe now slapping the ears of Tyron, throwing a knee up the middle. Iviwe trying to trap a leg to see if he can get a trip. Referee slapping the hand of Tyron off the fence again. Iviwe now landing some elbows to the ear of Tyron.
Tyron lands a nice knee in that exchange. Iviwe reverses him yet again with about 40 seconds to go.
Oh, there's that
lands
knee.
a nice knee to the head.
This is how Iviwe got his last finish, as he got into that tight clinch and threw some knees. Iviwe steps back, and
Both guys are banging.
They're brawling now. Oh, beautiful head kick. Oh, spinning back kick there. Tornado kick there thrown from Iviwe. Ended up on the floor. Tyron capitalizes, get on top. As he's now on top of Iviwe in a top half guard position.
About 20 seconds to go.
You can see a massive hematoma on the forehead of Iviwe. That must be one of the elbows that landed earlier from Tyron, developing as we hear the clapper for the last 10 seconds.
Oh, what a round.
Tyron going to try posture up and land a little bit of damage as they enter their corners for the final time this evening. Looks like 2 big bumps on Iviwe's
Both guys
forward
immediately crash the distance. Both guys looking to land shots. Iviwe lands a nice 2 jabs there, 3 jabs there. Gets out the reply of Tyron. Tyron's still pressing forward, looking to land those big shots.
there. Little calf kick there thrown by Iviwe. Tyron's trying to force Iviwe onto the cage.
Nice right hand from Ivi. Calf kick from Tyron there.
Oh, beautiful right hand landed there by Iviwe.
Oh, this is definitely fight of the night so far.
Iviwe throwing some kicks to the body of Tyron. Just giving Tyron something to think about every time Tyron enters that short little distance.
Tyron crashes the distance. If he just misses with an elbow, Tyron pressing him to the fence. Going to look to see if he can drag him down.
Iviwe looks like he's going to take the back of Tyron over here if Tyron's not careful. Good little handbrake there from Iviwe, just controlling Tyron's posture as Tyron's trying to complete that takedown.
Tyron looks to complete the takedown. Iviwe's got his arm deep. Tyron's looking to control, see if he can get into a position where he can land some damage.
Oh, beautiful elbows there thrown by Iviwe to the side of Tyron's head. Tyron's going to have to improve his position to try and avoid those elbows. There's another big elbow there thrown by Iviwe.
Tyron's going to look to step and take Iviwe's back from this position.
Every time Tyron gets stuck in this position, Iviwe is looking for that elbow. Tyron's building his posture up, bringing his height up, which is going to allow Iviwe to stand up.
Yeah, great control from Tyron on Iviwe's right leg, which makes it very difficult for Iviwe to stand up in this position.
There's that elbow again. 3 elbows there thrown by Iviwe.
I think Iviwe's looking for a ninja choke here. With the arm in, not quite going to get it. Tyron doesn't let him get that. Still got the handbrake. Going to force it and end up getting Iviwe's back.
Great technique there from Tyron, just holding onto that handbrake and making sure Iviwe can't stand up.
Great wrist control from Tyron in this position. He's got one hook partially in. He's going to look to secure it and then get the other one. Iviwe not letting him do that. He's got good control of the wrist.
Tyron being very heavy on the hips of Iviwe as Iviwe tries to stand up over here. He needs to ensure that he doesn't allow that hook in from Tyron. Iviwe looking closely, listening to his coach's advice, trying to see how can he get out of this position as Tyron now tries to advance again, gives Iviwe the gap to stand up.
He's got to be careful from this position because knees to the head are allowed.
Tyron's got a nice Dagestani grip. It's going to free up his left arm.
Iviwe reaches over. He's going to look to see if he can catch Tyron's hand so he can't land those strikes freely.
Iviwe squares up now. That's very good, but Tyron still looks like he's got that arm trapped.
Not quite. Iviwe's freed it for now. We've got about 2 minutes left of this fight. We're going to see who can make a stamp on it.
Iviwe throwing some strikes there to the body of Tyron. Tyron doing a good job of just keeping Iviwe's back on the fence, limiting anything that Iviwe will be able to do.
A nice knee up the middle as well in that exchange. Tyron doing a very good job of pressing Iviwe's back against the fence, making it very difficult for him to get any kind of momentum.
Iviwe wrestles Tyron's back onto the fence now. Now Iviwe is throwing some knees to the legs of Tyron. Beautiful knees thrown there, goes upstairs, just misses.
He's landing some decent ground and pound, forcing Tyron to switch his hips.
Iviwe again tackling the legs there with his knees. Tyron's posture is a bit broken over. He needs to be careful that Iviwe doesn't throw that knee to the head.
We've got about a minute to go. Iviwe's got nice wrist control. Tyron looking to strip
Beautiful
that.
elbow there thrown by Iviwe.
Two very nice elbows.
Nice knee thrown. Good counter right there.
Nice uppercut.
Both guys landing in this exchange. We've got about a minute left in this fight.
Another up the middle from Iviwe. He's got that tie clinch now. He's going to look to see if he can pull Tyron's. Okay, no, he abandons. Got about 45 seconds left of the fight. Iviwe's got a nice body lock and just pressing Tyron against the fence. He's got good head control now in this position, landing nice knees. Tyron slapping him.
Last 30 seconds of this fight.
We were looking for the Dagestan.
Night. Friends, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges for decision. The judges scored the fight 29-28, 29-28, 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Iviwe, the South Side Ninja, Msutu.
I'm here with the winner, Iviwe Southside. I'm here with the winner, Iviwe, the Southside Ninja. As you get your drip on, get your shades on, tell us what's going through your mind.
Hey, yo, let me hold the mic for a second. Okay, check this out. Hey, man, it's a privilege to come here and perform for Versus Promotion. When I started my career, I started as an amateur here at Versus Promotion. Look now, your boy's 3-0. All the people that used to laugh at me, baby, all the people that made fun of me, check me out now, baby. Look what we're doing. I'm winning fights, and I'm speaking to a dangerous man. They're kicking butt, Joe Rogan, baby. What's up?
I'm not the dangerous man in this cage. The dangerous man is you, and you took on another dangerous man with a record of 2-0. You've moved to 3-0. Was that your toughest fight yet?
Hey, let's not talk about me, man. I've been performing for the people every time when I get to this cage. Joe Rogan, I feel like today it's your time to people to get to know you, man. Can you tell the people and look at the camera or that camera, how does it feel to stand next to the South Side? Why you still think about that? South Africa, if you're watching this, this is your boy, Iviwe. The boy came with swag, the came with the bag. But when you look at me, don't look at me with your backhand, because I'll give you a smack attack. South Side.
It feels like I just got bucked by the South Side. Ladies and gentlemen, Iviwe Msutu.
To start the fight. Touch the gloves and we get underway. Just before the fight started, Ethan just murmuring to himself, my time, my time. So he's going to look to make another statement in this.
Beautifully gets underneath that, gets a massive takedown. He's got Sam down, pressed onto the cage.
He's going to look to control the hips, see if he can isolate an arm and work on some ground and pound.
Sam doing a good job trying to stand up. Ethan addressing that post arm of Sam's, trying to see if he can get that Dagestani handcuff and just flatten Sam out. As he does that, he slides over into almost a mount position. Sam sliding out of the way there.
Sam standing up, Ethan chasing the back, looking to see if he can get Sam back down. Sam doing a good job at defending so far.
Guys have a clean break over there. Sam holding the center. Ethan playing with some hook footwork, lands a massive right hand, stumbles Sam, shoots a takedown off the back of that, lands that massive takedown almost in his own corner. Sam looks like he's got a grip on that guillotine. He's squeezing hard.
Ethan's starting to address it. He was on the right side. He stepped over to mount. He's going back to the side control just to see if he can negate that guillotine grip that Sam has.
It's a big squeeze that Sam's been doing over there. Ethan's done well to work around to the other side. Lands a nice right hand on the ground and pound. Grabs the back. Doesn't have his hooks in.
He's under the chin. Looks like he's got it. That's tight. He's got one hand. Now he's secured it. So that looks like it's going to be done.
Yeah, I think that squeeze, that's definitely going to be over so deep. Ethan,
There's the tap. Ethan Reda, round 1, rear naked throat, 3-0.
And just like that, we've kicked off versus Fight Night 19.
Both guys trading low kicks. Just keeping the center. Shaden looking for 1-2. Backs out of it 2. Quinton replying with a low kick. Shaden replying with one of his own.
Both guys trading heavy low kicks early on.
Both guys' hands very, very low.
Yeah, as they're entering the pocket. Oh, nice. Little straight right throw in there. Good teep to the body from Quinton.
Nice. 1-2 from Shaden. Drops Quinton. Quinton back up to his feet.
See, Shaden let Quinton get up. Didn't engage on the floor there at all. Quinton now trying to get in close, try and see if he can get a takedown. Beautiful knee thrown to the midrib.
Looks to finish the takedown, ends up in side control immediately, looking to control and move over to mount. Shaden blocking, got him in a half guard. It's not letting him get it easily, but Quinton doing a good job of progressing his position.
Yeah, that was a beautiful jab or 1-2 that was landed earlier from Shaden Jacobs. Quinton changing the game plan, getting him down onto the floor, transitioning now into a mount position. Lands a massive right hand, 2 right hands. Shaden scrambling, trying to break the posture, make sure he can't get hit.
Quinton doing a very good job of just maintaining the control before he looks to work more on that ground and pound.
Yeah, we've still got 1 minute and 40 seconds to go in this round. Shaden's going to try his best to try and get out of this position. As Quinton stands
up and lands big shots again. Doing a good job. Shaden landing a few shots from the bottom, but he needs to look at bucking and reversing just like he did right there.
Good reversal from Shaden Jacobs off Quinton. Senecal on the corner of the cage over there. Quinton's gone for a high guard, trying to see if he can break that posture. Shaden needs to be careful for triangles from this position.
As well as arm bars, but he's doing a good job so far. It looks like Quinton wants to keep him close. Shaden needs to break the guard open and posture up. Look to land some ground and pound, or land some or stand up and reset it. Quinton almost doing a leg triangle lock on Shaden from the bottom. Is very dangerous in that position.
You see Quinton trying to use the fence over there to get the reversal. Shaden just doing a good job on staying heavy on top. We've got about 40 seconds to go. Shaden doing his best to try and posture up and see if he can throw some shots of his own. Quinton took a sneaky little look to the corner over there, trying to see how much time's left in this round, I would assume. You can see him listening intently to his coach, telling him what to do over here. Them asking him to sweep Shaden.
Yeah, doing a good job, I'd say. He's done very well of minimizing the damage that he can receive from the top position this round.
Yeah, he's just using that closed guard very well and limiting that movement from Shaden. Here we have the 10 seconds clapper. Usually we have a burst of pace in this time. It doesn't look like we're going to get that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots landed by Shaden at the end of that round.
Again, both guys taking the center, just feeling each other's range out, looking to see if they can get some reactions and land some shots. Jaden pressing forward. Sorry, Shaden.
Nice little question mark kick thrown to the head of Shaden. He slides out of the way. Nice counters. Guys throwing it in the middle over there.
Yeah, good calf kick there from Quinton as well. And again, down low.
Quinton using a double feint as he entered there for that leg kick. He saw that reply coming and partially checked it.
Goes for big overhand right, just misses, eats a counter for his effort.
You can see Quinton's now swap stances.
Shaden cross to the body, lands clean. Shaden pressing forward, doing very, very well. I'd like to see him cut the corner off a little bit.
Oh,
and
nice, big combo, 3, 4 shots. He hits to the body. Quinton goes down. Referee gets in.
TKO round 1. Shaden Jacobs.
What a flurry from Shaden Jacobs at the end over there. He went in, he ate 1 or 2 in the beginning, but he kept throwing, kept landing, went down to the body, threw a beautiful body shot to the left side of the body of Quinton, put him on the floor. The referee had to get involved. TKO round 1. What a performance. Welcome to the cage, Shaden Jacobs.
Nice touch of gloves as we get this title fight underway. Fabian coming out in southpaw popping that jab out. Goes low. Body kick attempt from Sebastian. Fabian just sliding out of range. Nice feeling out process from both guys. Both guys throwing a lot of feints.
Fabian doing a good job on just controlling that center, trying to push Sebastian onto the cage and see how he reacts there. Sebastian slowly but surely fighting back.
Yeah, but Sebastian looking super, super composed. He's not quite phased with anything at all. Nice left hand from Fabian.
Great counter landed there from Fabian. The champ ward well.
Inside leg kick from Sebastian. Partially blocked by Fabian. Fabian goes low again. Sebastian sliding out of range.
Sebastian just trying to see what angles he can do to try and land a shot over here. Fabian will have the advantage being the southpaw, being used to the open stance.
Sebastian throws a body kick. Blocked by Fabian. Fabian goes down to leg once again.
Sebastian comes in with a 1-2, misses the 2, counters with the right hook. Fabian rolls with it nicely.
Okay, nice feints from both guys. Good pace, nice technical feeling out process in this first round of the title fight.
Fabian doing a good job with the teep to the middle.
Body kick blocked by Fabian.
Fabian looking to counter off of the kicks.
Nice leg kick once again.
About a minute and 20 left to go of this round.
Sebastian pushing forward, throws a jab, parried by Fabian. Left hook just misses, counters also just miss. Goes back down to leg once again. Nice big right hand
From both guys. Both guys landed a nice big right hand in that exchange. Sebastian coming forward, shooting for the takedown. Gets onto the hips of Fabian. He should be able to complete this from here.
Fabian initially defending well, but Sebastian securing the takedown now, looking to go around the corner and make it very difficult for Fabian to stand up. Fabian doing a good job with his overhook and turning into it, getting back to his feet.
Good stand up there from Fabian. As Sebastian's got Fabian's back pressed against the cage. Sebastian
Both guys trade knees, good head control, nice punch on the break. There's a bit of blood on Fabian's head. I'm wondering if there was a head clash in that exchange.
Sebastian now holding the center. As Fabian comes in with a nice body kick, partially blocked from Sebastian. Throws another one. Sebastian's corner asking for counters.
Ooh. Fabian getting under the shot from Sebastian. Both guys trading on the break.
Looked like a nice right hand landed there from Sebastian in that trade. Yeah, we have the clappers for the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, good round so far. Right?
Great first round, and I think
Touch of gloves again. Both guys take the center. Sebastian pressing forward.
nice teep there thrown by Fabian to the body of Sebastian. Good counter right landed by Fabian.
Nice calf kick from Fabian. Inside from Sebastian. Throws the right hand. Fabian landing 2 on the counter. Nice jab from Sebastian.
Fabian doing a good job on this.
Nice body kick.
As the champ landed a beautiful body kick.
Fabian goes back down to the leg.
Nice body kick landed there by Fabian.
Gets out of the way of the counter. Sebastian blasts the double leg. Looks like he's got it. Fabian doing a good job of defending so far. Sebastian completing again.
Straight back up to his feet. Sebastian doing a good job on switching the angle of Fabian's hips. Going to be able to complete this takedown. Try to lock those legs together and pull his hips away from the cage so he can try and flatten him out.
Yeah, I think he's learned from that previous one when Fabian used the overhook to get up. So he's changed the angle, making that very difficult.
Fabian might be able to get up over here.
Sebastian looking to take the back possibly in this exchange.
And as you called it, he has his climbed onto the back. Try to see if he can get a hook in.
He drags Fabian down. He's in a side control. Fabian looking to put that knee shield in or possibly re-guard.
Good side control established here from Sebastian. He's going to try and see if he can control Fabian.
Fabian's thinking about a buggy choke. I don't think he's got the angle. He needs to be on his side. I don't think he'll be able to cinch it up, but he's definitely thinking about it.
Yeah, and you called that early. Well spotted. Sebastian's just going to try and hold Fabian down here. Stay heavy on him. Drain the energy. See what openings Fabian's going to give him.
Sebastian now looking to isolate
Fabian's arm. Fabian not letting that happen. Rolling and looking to wrestle up, going forward. Very good get up from Fabian.
Nice right hand there thrown by Sebastian, and another one as Fabian throws a knee to the midrib of the champ. Got a minute left to go in this
Goes
round.
up high, blocked by Fabian. Fabian still throwing those feints, waiting to see if he can get a reaction. Sebastian not biting on much.
Good jab attempt there, slid out of the distance by Sebastian. Sebastian throwing some feints of his own. Fabian did bite on it.
Yeah, Sebastian pressing Fabian up against the fence. He's probably going to look for another shot in this exchange.
Fabian's going to throw that right hand. Sebastian doing a good job on just hunting Fabian onto the cage. Gets down onto the legs, completes another takedown.
Yeah, this time he's looking to wrap up the leg, seeing if he can climb into a mount position and land some ground and pound in the last 10 seconds of round number 2.
Sebastian just throwing a couple of strikes to the head of Fabian as he hears the 10-second clapper.
Fabian once again doing a good job of getting to his feet. And again, good show of sportsmanship, touch of gloves. Sebastian not pressing us forward as much this round. Great calf kick from Fabian.
Very good calf kick from Fabian over there. Good block there from Fabian. Nice counter from Fabian, landing that right hand partially.
Ooh, nice right hand. Sorry, left hand from Fabian. Fabian shooting a takedown of his own. Just missing the leg trip, but connecting his hands. He's going to look to finish the double against the fence.
Good defense so far from Sebastian. Fabian's going to try and see if he can complete this as he throws a couple of knees to the leg of Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian doing a good job to keep his balance. Fabian should look to circle and take the back towards his left from this position.
I think he's in a solid position over here, just landing those knees. Sebastian's going to try and see if he can change the angle, get his back off of the fence. As he works Fabian up, they both trade knees again.
Yeah, very good defense from Sebastian in that exchange. Sebastian landing a jab off the break. Nice body kick.
Both guys throwing a lot of feints again. Good jab there from Sebastian.
Sebastian just gets under that right hook and immediately shoots on that single leg. Seems like he secured it, but Fabian immediately wrestling up, looking to get onto Sebastian's back.
Good defense here from Fabian. Sebastian's going to try to see if he can complete this takedown as he tries to change the angle of that single leg. Fabian doing a good job on defending it. Fabian keeping a lot of weight onto the posture of Sebastian, just breaking it down, making him very weak in the position.
Fabian's turned Sebastian, put him on the fence. He had a nice headlock, but Sebastian slips out and they're back into the center. Nice up kick.
Sebastian now countering as Fabian comes in with a bit of a blitz. Fabian going to the teep to the body, matched by inside leg kick from Sebastian. Sebastian playing with that check left hook as Fabian's entering the pocket.
Nice leg kick. Nice left hand.
Great left hand from Fabian.
I think that might have stunned Sebastian for a second or two.
Sebastian not taking a lying down, throws a couple of shots back as Fabian enters the pocket again. Beautiful right hand landed from Fabian.
Got about 10 seconds left in round number 3.
Sebastian's biting on the feint right now. His guard is up and it's tight. Sebastian goes upstairs.
Yeah, great fight. We're going to enter the
The
championship
main event
round.
versus fight night 19. Good save there, I think.
Both guys trading in the middle. Fabian landing a nice leg kick. Switching starts.
Good teep to the body there from Fabian, followed by calf kicked by Fabian again.
Goes nice calf kick. Sebastian unloads a little bit, lands.
Sebastian coming in with a nice 1-2, getting the guard up of Fabian, then shoots down for the takedown. He's really trying to get it to secure it. He's almost wrestled Fabian over. Fabian back up to his feet immediately.
Yeah, good scramble from both gentlemen in that wrestling exchange.
Sebastian did land 1 or 2 ground and pound shots there as he's now pressing Fabian's back against the fence.
Fabian looking to lift Sebastian's head up and possibly reverse this position. Throws 2 nice knees and forces the break.
Nice clean break over there. Fabian aware of that right hand from Sebastian coming. Throws a teep to the body of Sebastian. Sebastian fakes and goes for the shot again. Gets very low, but looks...
Fabian doing a very good job sprawling that. Getting on top of Sebastian and controlling nicely. Nice knee to the ribs in that position. 2 of them.
Very big knees there from Fabian to the ribs of Sebastian. Fabian in the corner of his coaching team, just listening to their advice.
I think he's going to look to continue throwing these knees until he can possibly get a choke. Sebastian doing a good job of standing up.
Sebastian just trying to free his head from this position. As he does so, skips on sideways to get his back off the fence. They meet in the middle. Beautiful calf kick again thrown by Fabian.
Nice combo from Fabian, pressing forward, pressing the champion onto the fence.
Sebastian looks very labored. He's breathing very heavily.
Fabian goes back to the leg, lands twice more, forcing Sebastian to switch stances momentarily.
Oh, beautiful right hand there landed from Sebastian. Fabian coming right back in and trying to get one of his own.
Going back down to the calf. Lands a big right hook in that exchange. Uppercut, left hook, but uppercut, left straight.
Champion's coming up. He swung back of his own.
Nice body shot.
The guys are brawling.
Got about 30 seconds left in round 4. Fabian smelling blood. Goes back down to that calf.
Fabian now shooting for a takedown. He had Sebastian on the ropes with his back against the fence. Sebastian covered up. As now Fabian's trying to complete this takedown. Sebastian just landing a couple of shots to the midrib as we hear the 10-second clapper for the end of the 4th round. Going to go into the 5th and final round of this title fight. What a fight it's been so far.
Yeah, great fight. Great outing from both gentlemen. Touch of glove, Sebastian immediately pressing Fabian back.
Beautiful right
Lands
hand landed.
Great shot.
Both guys swinging big. Sebastian lands a nice left hook in that exchange.
Big shots from both boys. Fabian looks a bit wobbled. Sebastian shoots a takedown. Fabian doing a great job of defending and pressing. Sebastian gets a fence. They're going to break and look to land some more bombs.
Throwing some big shots. Sebastian lands a nice right hook on the break of that exchange. He comes in with a nice straight right again. Fabian trickling on backwards. Fabian now in the center of the cage throws a teep to the midrib of Sebastian.
Goes for the calf kick. Sebastian out of range. Sebastian walks in. Fabian shoots a takedown. Presses Sebastian against the fence. Looks like he's possibly got his hands locked. He's going to look to complete the takedown and possibly establish some form of control.
Sebastian trying the switch, not working.
Fabian picks him up, puts him down. Sebastian immediately looking to press Fabian's head down and get up.
As he now works his way. Looks like he's going to be able to stand up over here. Fabian not letting that happen, trying to stay on the single leg. Might go high crotch over here.
Sebastian tries a little cheeky knee. Not much damage. Fabian's still working on the single leg. Throws a nice knee to the knee of the champ.
Oh, Sebastian's done a good job on just breaking the posture of Fabian over here. Got his head in between his legs.
Fabian doing a good job of switching and then breaking. Got about a minute and a half left of this fight.
We're going to see who wants it more over here now. Looks like the champion's coming forwards.
Counter from Fabian.
Champion's coming forward with some big shots, swinging.
Goes back down to leg. Nice jab from Sebastian. Big shot, Sebastian. Just misses. Right hook from Fabian lands. Fabian shoots a takedown yet again. Sebastian doing a good job of sprawling and getting in front.
Sebastian. Sebastian looks like he's around the neck over there. Doesn't look like he's secured it, but he's now pulled Fabian down to the floor.
Yeah, Fabian doing a good job of blocking Sebastian's hips, not letting him turn and get onto his back.
Sebastian just pushing Fabian forward, landing
Both guys trading heavy liver.
They look very labored right now. Sebastian's back against the fence. Fabian trying to complete a takedown again. Sebastian just looking over at his coach, trying to get some advice over here.
Sebastian throws a nice right hand on the break. Uppercut from Fabian, 1-2 from Sebastian. Both guys are swinging.
Sebastian's finding a lot of success in these exchanges. As I say that, Fabian lands a nice right of his own, countered by a nice straight right from Sebastian.
About 25 seconds to go.
The guys are giving it their absolute all. Sebastian coming forward with big shots. He's trying to see if he can get a finish over here.
Nice right hand from Fabian. Nice right hand from both guys. Fabian shoots another takedown. Got about 10 seconds to go.
What a fight so far.
Just landing some ground and pound. Fabian gonna look to see if he can finish the takedown just before the buzzer.
What an incredible fight so far. Going to the judges' scorecard for decision. 5 rounds done. A lot of work from both of the guys. Both guys giving it their all to the very, very last moment.
Tensions. Friends, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' table for decision. The judges scored the fight. Listen to this. 48-47. 48-47. 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision. And the new lightweight champion from Cuba, Fabian Capote!
I'm here with the winner, Fabian. Fabian, a great show of respect to the old champion. You're now the new champion. Tell me, how does that feel?
It feels sensational.
I can imagine it does feel sensational. Tell me, you went the full 5 rounds. Did you expect it to go that way? And did you expect the fight to be that close?
Yes, but obviously he's a very tough champion, and before the fight, I thought he's Goliath, so I'm David, ready to defeat him.
That's awesome. You have defeated him. You've got the belt around your waist. I want to hear what's next for the lightweight champion. Are we going to see a rematch, or do you want someone else?
I don't like to look into my future. I let God decide because nothing is in my hands.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, your new versus lightweight champion, Fabian Capote.
We're off into round number 1.
Nice touch of gloves. Both fighters taking the center. Nice footwork from Tyler. So in the beginning, nice switches. Trying to see if he can get a read. What is Yanu going to do?
Oh, beautiful head kick thrown by Tyler. Yanu catching it straight away, trying to see if he can get a takedown. Oh, beautiful, beautiful shot. That's a knockout. That's
Absolutely incredible.
What an absolute finish. The power in Tyler Lee Lazarus' hands is absolutely insane. He hit that counter right, sat Yanu on the floor, finished up with some vicious shots thereafter. I would call that a knockout.
Yeah, that's a knockout. 100% that's a knockout. That happened so fast.
Here we start fight number 3. Yanu coming in with the Superman punch straight away. Yaku not going backwards, just coming in, closing the distance.
Nice body kick from Devin there. Looking to start hard and fast.
Jeez, did I say Yanu? I meant Devin with the Superman punch. You can see Yaku comes forward with that big leg kick.
Oh, landing nicely. Devin sending one of his own, just missing. Yaku going to the body. Blitz from Devin.
Great counters and blitz from Devin over there. Gets Yaku onto the cage.
Bounces off again. Headed to the center. Nice front kick with the right hand from Devin.
When we're chatting to Devin, he did say he comes from a kickboxing background there in Compass Ris. You can definitely see that over here.
Yeah. Nice combos, nice combinations. Pressing forward hard, more than 3. Doing a good job so far.
Yaku doing a good job keeping that nice right hook landed there from Yaku. As I was saying, Yaku's keeping that guard up tight, up high, blocking those punches that Devin's been throwing.
He's kicking hard as well. Nice front kick from Devin.
Good calf kick landed there from Devin. Goes upstairs.
Nice little combo there.
Oh,
Nice
beautiful
right
hand landed from Yaku. Devin kicks the leg out from Yaku. Yaku falls down, gets back up to the floor, jumps up, gets right to the neck of Devin.
Is he going to look to finish it or look to control?
Devin trying to reverse this position over here. Yaku's got this on tight.
He's only got one hand. But he's going to look to control and side control and then advance his position, see if he can land some ground and pound.
Oh, beautiful transition to mount there from Yaku. Keeping those hips very flat, flattening Devin out.
Landing some big ground and pound here.
Lands 2-3 shots. Looks like he's attacking that Americano over here. Devin trying to get the reversal.
Yaku not letting him. Good job so far. Good control of the wrist there by Yaku.
Yaku looks like he's hunting that Americano again. It looks like, okay, well done from Devin, freeing that wrist up.
Good ground and pound from Yaku. He's hit him very, very hard.
Good ground and pound. Three from the right hand.
Devin's got to get him off from this position. He's got to buck and look to get a reversal or at least advance his position, maybe move to half guard.
Yaku doing a good job now, flattening him out, throwing a couple of shots to the body with his left hand as he's smothering Devin with his chest. Looks like he's going to transition here to an armbar. Go high up to an S mount, maybe mount a triangle. He's definitely trying to set something up, but not following through, going back to the ground and pound.
Doing a good job with these so far. I would just keep here and look for the finish. Referee looking close. That's a TKO round 1. Yaku Pansel. About his referee Preggy to start the action. Josh immediately taking the center. Moses just pointing some feeler jabs out to see if he can get some range. Nice calf kick. He drops him immediately. The spinning kick just misses.
Just before that calf kick came, I was going to say, it looked like Moses is standing quite upright. With him standing upright, that calf kick just taking his balance away completely. Josh not over-rushing on that, just try to get a couple of shots in, but didn't end up in a bad position from there.
Great movement from Josh, feinting and switching stances immediately. Going to try hard to see if he can get some combos coming in. Moses using a long guard. Looks like he doesn't want to get close with Josh in the beginning moments of this round.
Nice little feeler kick there thrown by Josh. See both guys using feints very well.
Yeah, another switch from Josh. Moses landing a nice combo.
Nice three-piece combo, 1-2 hook. Josh coming in with a big overhand left that Moses slides out of the way of.
Doing a good control of controlling the center, working that leg once again.
See Moses standing very upright, a lot of weight on that back foot, just keeping his stance, making sure he's not going to be able to back up too much.
Josh again with the feint, seeing if he can get a read. How Moses is reacting, see if he can build off of that later on in this bout.
Oh, beautiful jumping right hook landed there by Moses.
Oh, nice combo from Josh. Overhand left, right hand, spinning back kick.
It's the second time Josh has thrown that spinning back kick in this first round.
We hit the halfway point. Josh just getting out the way of the jab.
Moses not committing a lot to those shots, just trying to be very precise in the shots that he's taking. You can see shaking his left hand over there, threatening to throw it.
Josh again switching and switching back, looking to see if he can just get a reaction from Moses. Moses doing a good job just pumping the jab out, keeping that range feeling.
Josh got a nice base. You can see switch stance there. Changed it to a closed stance. Switch stance back to open.
Yeah, I think this is a more technical fight so far. Both guys, you can see, are experienced. Looking to land a game plan. Nice body kick from Josh. Gets out of the way of the counter. Moses doing a good job of switching stance and angles on that exchange.
Good leg kick there thrown from Moses. Faked upstairs, went to the leg. Josh throwing back a head kick of his own. Shoots, gets a takedown. Massive pickup and slam.
Immediately into half guard. Moses holding Josh's arm. He's not wanting to let him advance. Josh is going to look to progress 2 mounts and then see if he can posture up and land some ground and pound.
Got about 10 seconds left in this round. Josh getting into a great position over here.
Big shots.
2 big shots over there. Moses just holding on, trying to see if he can limit the damage that he takes in these last 10 seconds. Josh landing 2-3.
Almost a crowd chanting Moses in the background to start round 2. Josh taking the center, pressing forward. Moses throwing a right hand, partially blocked. Follows up with a leg kick.
Nice leg kick thrown by Fade there. You see Moses has switched stance to orthodox and he eats a massive leg kick from Josh.
The second one on the calf. There's quite a big reaction from that, so I would not be surprised if his legs are already quite sore.
What I wanted to say earlier when I was looking at those replays is Moses does a good job on keeping at the end of his range as he entered there with a nice 1-2. Josh coming back with 2 leg kicks.
Going back to the leg kick. He's going to work the legs to see if he can get the hands to open up.
What those leg kicks are going to do is it's going to limit the movement of your opponent, which is going to be easier for you to cut angles and land shots. Moses standing pretty upright, not moving much as it is right now.
Yeah. And Josh working both calves when Moses switches, and now he's pressuring him back onto the cage. And this is the danger zone. This is where you see most of the knockouts happen.
It's in that little no man's land. You're not quite on the cage, but you can't quite escape backwards. Good check there from Josh as Moses throws a leg kick of his own.
Moses coming forward with a nice combo, blocked by Josh. Josh switching stances, looking to land an overhand left. Moses getting out of the range on that one.
Moses is putting a lot of power into those left hooks that he's throwing when he's doing that little blitz flurry when he's coming forward. Josh doing a good job on keeping that guard up as he enters in now with a 1-2 of his own.
Lands a big overhand left on that exchange.
You can already see the movement of Moses has slowed down quite a bit. As he flurries forward, gets the back of Josh. Going to see if he can try to complete this takedown here on the fence in his coach's corner.
Josh doing a good job so far, not letting the takedown happen. He's going to look to address the hands, break the grip, and create some distance.
Good effort there from Moses trying to get Josh down. Josh doing a good job on defending it, just keeping himself off the floor. He's got about a minute to go here. Moses turns.
Josh was looking for that Kimura grip. He's got his hand through. He's going to look to isolate the wrist and create some pressure on that and turn through.
And as you're saying that, Moses got that beautiful trip. But Josh worked his way back up into his feet. Here, Moses is throwing a couple of knees to the back of the leg of Josh. Josh focusing on that grip, trying to see if he can isolate a hand. Another knee thrown by Moses.
Yeah, I've got about 20 seconds of this round left. Moses needs to look to land some damage, and then Josh needs to get out of this position.
Yeah, you can see Moses going again, just kneeing the back of the leg of Josh. Almost went for a knee to the, it almost slid up to the head. He's going for the arm or the body. He's throwing a lot of knees to the end of this round. Josh just walking over, taking the center straight away. Moses keeping very long on that jab, almost throwing like a flick jab there. Trying to be quick, see if he can split the guard of Josh.
A good check from Josh there. And I just want to mention both guys' conditioning looks really, really good in this bout. They haven't slowed down at all. As Josh lands a great shot to the midsection of Moses.
Beautiful body kick there. Josh comes in with a big overhand left. Moses underneath it, gets onto the back of Josh, trying to see if he can fight him down to the floor.
He's got one hook in. He's going to look to get the second hook in and see if he can start working some back attacks.
It looks like he's trying to see if he can get around that neck. Josh needs to be careful over here, make sure he doesn't leave that neck exposed. Moses climbing onto the back of Josh, just staying heavy on him, letting him carry that weight as he knees the body of Josh.
Yeah. Josh did a good job of stripping the one leg hook, but Moses looking to land or get it again. He's landing some big shots onto Josh's knee from this position.
Oh, Josh trying almost a Granby roll over there. Moses just going along with it, stays on the back. Josh trying the roll out again. Moses doing a good job on just staying on the hips, staying heavy as he now climbs onto the back of Josh again. Trying to just keep heavy on him, keep his weight down on the cage.
Josh again going for that Kimura grip. He's going to look to see if he can get the Kimura grip and roll through and possibly get the submission.
It's going to be very difficult to do that with the way his hips are. Moses is doing a great job on controlling that right now. He's in a very dominant position. Moses is going to try to see if he can land some ground and pound shots there. He's using his right hand, but what he's going to want to do is free up that left hand and then throw some shots. He's happy to ride it out right now and be heavy on his opponent. There you go. Yeah, we see a couple of shots again.
He's going to look to get his hand under the neck from this position and possibly look for a choke, get his hooks in.
It's almost doing a dance from around the back. Yeah, it'd been better if he didn't have the arm in.
Yeah, considered a Rotolo choke, but I don't think he's going to look to finish that. I think he's quite comfortable just being on Josh's back for the time being.
He's got a great control position over here, very heavy on the hips of Josh. Josh is going to have to use that fence to try and get up as Moses lands a couple of ground and pound shots to the head of Josh again. Josh working hard. He's got now to a combat base. Going to see if he can try to stand up now as Moses is throwing shots with that left hand.
Yeah, Moses again, once again, just keeping the weight on him and landing the shots.
Yeah, we've got about 30 seconds left in this fight. Moses looking like he's going to go for a throw again over there. Josh trying to see if he can break that grip. It's now or never for him. He's going to have to do something as Moses throws another knee to the leg of Josh. Josh trying to turn in, see if he can square up chest to chest. As Moses just lands 2 or 3, 4 more shots to the leg of Josh.
10 seconds to go. Moses is going to look to unload, land some ground and pound just to make a statement
Nice
at the end of this round.
Big knees there thrown by Moses. Moses throwing a lot of knees over here.
Champions after 3 rounds, we go to the judges table. All 3 judges decided 28-29, declaring the winner in the red corner, Moses Musumba with the cowboy hat.
Start the action. Frederick immediately taking the center. Yaku giving it up.
Frederick just wiping, I would assume, sweat off of his glove there. Lands a nice jab. Yaku comes in with a jab to the body.
Yaku coming with the blitz. Frederick getting out the way. Yaku goes inside leg kick. Lands.
I think this is a nice 3 uppercuts, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Frederick just in that position, landing uppercut after uppercut on Yaku George. Yaku pushing him to the fence, getting him down. Frederick getting the guillotine on, locking the guard up, squeezing tight.
I'm not quite sure that it's under the chin, but Yaku strips it off. He's going to look to now posture up, land some ground and pound, or advance his position.
Frederick getting into that position, just landing a couple of uppercuts after repeat. Yaku saying, I've had enough, and just absolutely blasting Frederick into the cage, securing the takedown. Frederick now closing the guard up, trying to see if he can limit what Yaku's going to be able to do over here. Frederick looking very calm in the bottom position.
Yeah, Yaku's arm is trapped under Frederick, so it's going to be very difficult for him to posture up. He's going to have to pull that out first. Frederick doing a good job of just clamping down on that, not allowing him to get that posture for free. Frederick now looking for a sweep of sorts.
Yaku needs to be careful over there as he passes into a top half guard. Great pass there from Yaku. I was going to say he needed to be careful. Frederick looked like he's going to try come out on the backside, but Yaku wise to it. Now just securing the position. He's going to try and be heavy over here on Frederick as he's now trying to trap that arm with his left knee. Frederick just trying to isolate the right arm of Yaku, keeping that posture broken, making sure he can't land any ground and pound as Frederick's scooting off of the fence, trying to see if he can...
Yeah, they're great reversal from Frederick. He waited for the timing and immediately passes into full mount. Now it's his turn to look to see if he can posture up and land some strikes of his own.
What an incredible reversal there from Frederick, straight into full mount. Now he's going to try posture up, land some strikes, repeating what Colvin just said. It's a great turn of events for Frederick.
Yeah, he's landing some good shots. Good control so far. He's in the mount position, so it makes it a little bit easier. He's going to look to control Yaku's arm, possibly look for the Americana. Yaku doing a good job of getting out of that position, but Frederick landing big
That's a
shots.
massive uppercut and he's put Yaku down. Great walk off from Frederick. 19.
Touch of gloves underway. O'Neal immediately switching stances.
Nice
Takunda
one.
starting strong with nice straight shots.
Nice 1-2 landed by Takunda over there. Matched by a body kick thrown by O'Neal Thompson.
Takunda going up high, blocked. Nice little combo from O'Neal. Bit of showboating from Takunda, dropping his hands.
Oh, beautiful teep to the face from O'Neal. O'Neal going down, getting onto the single leg. Beautiful finish by O'Neal in the center of the cage as he goes round, tries to take the back.
Picks him up, slams him down once again onto the mat. Takunda got his looking to wrap. Good defense, getting up so far. O'Neal still pressing forward, trying to get Takunda down and get some control.
Great defense there from Takunda, but O'Neal switching around, changing the direction of that pull and getting Takunda down on the fence. He's going to try see if he can pull those hips away and flatten him out.
Yeah, O'Neal in a good combat stance. He's got quite good base here. It's going to be difficult for Takunda to stand up from this position.
Takunda did beautifully to get up earlier. Going to see if he can try to do the same now as O'Neal's starting to work.
As we say that, Takunda does a very good job getting up to his knees, standing back up.
Nice
elbow, spinning back fist by O'Neal. Glances as they reset into space.
Both guys just taking a moment there, resetting, trying to see how they can reapproach this problem in front of them. Takunda going for an inside leg kick, followed by outside leg kick.
O'Neal going outside, Takunda throwing a 2 in reply. Lands.
Beautiful straight right landed there by Takunda. Big kick. Oh, spinning back kick by O'Neal.
Ukraine Buckley just misses. Shoots onto Takunda, securing the takedown yet again.
Earlier, he had Takunda down in the center, and Takunda was able to get up quite easily. Takunda throwing an elbow in that exchange over there as O'Neal's just slowly but surely climbing higher up onto the chest of Takunda to try and flatten him out and secure his dominance in this position.
Takunda doing a good job of clamping down on O'Neal's right hand, making it difficult for him to posture and move around his guard.
O'Neill's been climbing up that chest slowly but surely as he starts to get higher up. Secunda looks like he's got a butterfly guard in. Going to see if he can get a sweep from here, as he's trying to set up a triangle.
O'Neill wise to it and just switches his base, making that triangle no longer an option.
Crowd is starting to chant as O'Neill passes into a side control position. He's now starting to attack that neck. He's going to try and get a loop choke in over here.
So he's just secured that half guard. He's going to look to control, land some short little elbows.
Another short little elbow landed by O'Neill. Secunda trying to just get his head close to the chest of O'Neill to avoid any shots, as O'Neill's digging in to get that loop system going.
It looks like he's got the neck. He's going to roll through and look to see if he can.
Looks very tight. He's got his leg around the arm, which is putting a lot of pressure on the neck of Secunda. Secunda's doing his best to try to scramble away. As O'Neill locks it up, he's got a big squeeze going on over here. Secunda needs to work. He needs to get out of this position. That looks extremely tight. O'Neill Thompson got the, I want to say, anaconda in at this position.
Secunda doing a good job of defending so far, but
there's the tap.
Matter time. O'Neill Thompson, round 1, pro debut.
Pro debut, successful with the anaconda choke in round 1. What a fantastic performance. Secunda put up a hell of a fight, gave a lot back to O'Neill. O'Neill really had to work hard to get into that position. When he got into that anaconda, he locked it up nicely, and just that leverage with his leg onto the arm, securing that choke, forcing the tap. His message was be ready. I think his message right now is going to be you're not ready.
Coxon starts the action, touch the gloves. AJ takes the center. Cap immediately starting with a low kick. AJ replying with one on the inside of his own. Both guys feinting, trying to get a read. AJ just missing with that right hand. Cap landing an inside leg kick. Cap landing a nice little combo there, but it looks like he got a little bit of touch on the arm.
Good head movement there from Andre Cap, just dodging that counter from AJ. AJ looking incredibly comfortable over there as he goes upstairs. Spinning back kick, just misses. Andre gets on the back, takes him down, jumps on the back again.
AJ doing a good job of stripping a hook, defending so long. Andre jumping back on, going to look to see if he can capitalize. AJ throwing him off the top and looking to see if he can get a guillotine of his own.
AJ in tight there, beautiful knee to the torso of Andre Cap. Throws another one. Andre blocks that one. Beautiful right hand there landed by AJ. Andre works his way back up to his feet. AJ trying to see if he can take him down again. Gets him on the single leg and does.
They're into the guard position. Andre locking up the guard. AJ going to look to see if he can advance, posture up and land some ground and pound in this position. But crazy start for middleweight fight so far.
Crazy start. Beautiful right hand there landed by AJ.
Andre Cup goes for the armbar. AJ wise to it and again getting onto his back. Good control so far. He's going to look to see if he can
set up a choke over there. It looks like that hand's trying to get under the neck of Andre Cap. AJ just getting on the back, getting both hooks in, landing some ground and pound over here.
Yeah, landing big shots.
Oh, there the gum guard goes out. The referee's not going to be able to stop this right now.
Andre is looking to get him off the back. AJ looking to capitalize, looking to see if he can possibly get a choke in, but just staying heavy on the back, making Andre drag his weight.
Some great grappling over here by AJ. He's trapped the arms of Andre behind his head as he's going to try to see if he can land some ground and pound now.
Almost goes into mount. Andre decides he doesn't want to be in that position and gives up his back yet again. Doing a good job of stripping one hook so far, but AJ still on the back, looking to land some shots and possibly set up that choke.
Great wrestling and positioning here from AJ as he just flattens Andre out. Here he's going for the neck. Andre trying to turn inside. Looks like he gets it done. He's going to hold on to that leg.
AJ doing a good job, not letting him get the full reversal. Andre needed to drive forward, but AJ looks like he's under the chin.
Looks like he's quite tight. He's giving it a bit of a squeeze over there. That's extremely tight. It's a bit side on, so it might not be on, but the face is going red. Andre showing a thumbs up to the referee. AJ now transitioning back into a full mount. Going to see if he can land some ground and pound.
Andre trying to run off the cage, get a reversal. AJ doing a good job of preventing that and landing some ground and pound of his own. He's going to look to posture up and land some big shots. See if he can get the finish with about 15 seconds to go.
Massive left hands there landed by AJ. Great effort from Andre getting through this round as he reverses the position one more time. AJ going for the armbar. It's only like
4 seconds on the clock. Andre defending. I think we're going to see a round 2.
Sure. What an incredible... Oh, beautiful right hand.
A nice combo there to start the round.
Followed there by a nice body kick. Just pushing AJ slightly backwards. AJ coming in with a teep of his own.
Inside leg kick from Andre.
Nice right hand lands there again from Andre.
Backless lands. Wow, AJ landing big shots here.
Massive right hand landed by AJ. Andre goes down, shoots the takedown, gets onto the back of AJ. He needs to try and be heavy over here as he pulls AJ backwards down to the floor.
Yeah, those massive shots forcing Andre to shoot and eventually ending on the back. He's going to look to see if he can control and possibly recover and look for some advantage of his own in this position.
Good left hand landed there from Andre in this position. Andre's got both hooks in. He's going to try see if he can flatten AJ out. AJ doing a good job on keeping that base strong as Andre seems to be attacking that choke over there.
Yeah, it looks to be going for a short choke. I don't think he's going to get the rear naked just on.
Andre very side on over here as he's trying to push the squeeze on AJ. It looks very, very tight.
It's over the chin still.
AJ's face going very red. He has to address this choke as Andre readjusts and get a tight one.
The grip's doing a good job at defending.
Great defense there from AJ, but it's not over yet. He's going to have to keep fighting out of this position.
Rolls to the correct side, doing a very good job. Andre with the leg triangle. It's going to be very difficult for AJ to get out of this position, and Andre's going to look
Andre hunting that choke again, trying to see if he can get a short over the chin. He's cranking on the face here of AJ. AJ seems to just be bearing it. You can see the grimace in Andre's face as he's squeezing.
AJ turns, almost getting the full reversal. Andre is not letting him quite get it. But that's some good success from AJ. AJ holding the shoulder. He needs to drive forward to end up on top in this position.
Andre needs to go back to that body triangle. That's what kept him on the back of AJ, but AJ's done a good job of changing in this position. Crowd goes wild as AJ's now here. Andre going for the armbar. Beautiful right hand landed by AJ.
AJ landing big right hand.
Massive right hand there landed by AJ. Andre on the ankle of AJ, trying to see if he can complete the takedown.
Good control from AJ from this. Andre needs to turn the pipe so he can finish the takedown. AJ needs to get the standing so he can land some big shots again.
Andre goes up higher to a single leg. He's pushed AJ onto the fence as he's trying to see if he can complete this takedown. AJ doing a good job on defending this.
Yeah, Andre looking to clamp his hands. He's going to look to finish a single leg. AJ's going to look to land a little bit of ground and pound, possibly switch his hips and get out from this position and move into a kickboxing position. 20 seconds left of the round. I expect we're going to stay here against the fence.
Beautiful knee landed by AJ to the torso of Andre. Andre doing a good job in pushing AJ back onto the fence. Both guys trading knees as we hear the 10-second clapper. Andre throwing some right hands. Massive right hand and knocks him out with 5 seconds to go. What a knockout from AJ Staber at the end of round 2. Puts Andre Cap out. AJ Staber, ladies and gentlemen, 3-0. Can't wait to see that one on the replays. That was absolutely incredible. Landed a right hand that sent Andre crashing to the canvas.